Greetings, salutations, and of course, hello! I'm back! Did you miss me? Did you notice I was gone? Hopefully that one at least. Oh, hi CK. Hi, baby. Oh, did I start a stream? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I started a stream? Oh no. Oh, is that Mooney at the door? Mooney, I would let you in, but TK's in here, so, I don't want y'all to have a war while I'm trying to stream. Thank you. Yes, we did. Yay. I'm so glad that you guys think about me sometimes. I think about you guys a lot. This is sounding a little parasocial. Look, How do I recover from that? I hear you crying, Mooney. I'm not gonna let you in, okay? I don't care how cute you are. I'm not letting you in. Because you're gonna fight TK and I'm trying to stream and I don't want to deal with that right now, okay? Thank you! Hello! For some reason, my YouTube chat's not showing up on my multi-chat thing, on my thing. Oh, blah, blah. Hello, Amy, Kyrie, I don't know, Kyrie? Amy, why'd I get Amy? Chat, I think he likes Sonic the Hedgehog a little too much. Where did Amy come from? Totally Kyrie is what it says, but I read it as Amy somehow. I saw the letter A and the letter M, but I was like, yeah, that's probably Amy. Hello, JR! Current Fern just the same as the old Fern? Exactly. Except older! I'm older now. I had my birthday on Monday. Everybody clap. Hold on, I gotta put my iPad down. Ow, that really hurt my hands. I got a little into that clap, guys. Maybe, just maybe Fern likes Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, it's a possibility. It's not like okay, announcements. Since everyone's here. I don't know if you guys noticed. I announced it in the Discord server and I put it up on my YouTube, but that doesn't necessarily mean that anybody saw it because those are niche places. Well, my YouTube's not niche because you guys are here, but you know, not everyone looks at the streams I have scheduled. Anyways, I have a debut on Saturday. I have a debut on Saturday, guys! Okay? Be hyped! Hype! Be hyped about it. Because I'm hyped. Okay? I don't know if you remember, but I think it was during Thanksgiving when I had to work off. I had a dono goal where if you guys gave me however much money it was like it was either 50 or 100. It was a big number, and we beat it. You guys are crazy. This is why I don't set donation goals, because every time I do, you guys knock it out of the park, and then I feel bad. Oh, God. Where was I? I forgot. I have my debut! This user has ADHD. Anyways, so yeah, I said that if we met the donation goal, we'd do a Sonic model, and we met the donation goal, so I used y'all's money, okay, so this wasn't out of my pocket, this was out of y'all's pocket. Important. It's important to me that I disclose this. Your donations do in fact do things. They do in fact help me buy things for my channel. Did you know that? Did you know that when you give me money, I normally use it on the channel because y'all don't normally give me money, so I use more of my money on the channel anyways. It would be difficult for you guys to give me enough money that I would stop wasting my money. I haven't wasted it in a while. But anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, I have a debut. So yeah, the Sonic model is finally done. It's finally real. It's finally, it exists. It's, as in Sonic, it's not Sonic the Hedgehog, it's Fern, okay? It's Fern as a Sonic character. I think you guys will like it. If you guys don't like it, too bad. I like it. And I haven't had a debut since last time that I took a break in like January. Although that one was a PNG tuber, so I haven't had a PNG. The last PNG tuber debut I had before that one was a long time ago. Last VTuber model I had was probably this one, right? Yeah, it was this one. Good stuff. And I made this myself. I didn't commission it. I also didn't commission the PNG tuber. Keko just gave it to me for Christmas. Because she's just that cool, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Excuse me. I was sick a week ago-ish. And I'm better now. I've been better for a week. Or more. But this friggin' cough, guys. It does not go away. And genuinely, I feel like there's not mucus in my throat, and then I cough, and then stuff comes out. I'm like, what? Legitimately, where did that come from? I'm so confused. Like, I'm not stuffy at all. Where's this nasty stuff coming from? Get it out of here. Get it out of me, man. Can I not have a cough, please? Please, 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 please. I'm a streamer. I'm a streamer. Oh my god. Oh, my chat box is working now. Cool. Cool beans. I love spending all my life savings. You get it. You understand me. You understand me. Somehow my neighbor gained chickens. I mean, I assume that they bought them, but maybe they just spawned. How's Ray, by the way? Ray's doing good, I assume. I mean, I saw them yesterday, so it's not like I haven't seen them in forever. I saw them yesterday, but I didn't say, Ray, how are you? I should have said, Ray, how are you? Well, how inconsiderate of me. How inconceivable, how inconceivable, how inconsiderate. I think I said it right the first time, that's the funny part. How inconsiderate of me. But, why is my left, I guess that's my right eye. Why is my right eye tweaking? It's fine. I don't know if I can adjust the tracking on this model in this program. And it bothers me a little bit because sometimes I want to adjust it, but I don't think I can. I don't even think I have a good like recalibrate button. I literally just reload the model every time I want to recalibrate because I don't know how else to do it, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Fair. I haven't seen them forever. Yeah. Well, what happened is, they got a new job, and they work late. They work later. So, the time that I normally stream, they're probably at work right now. They're either at work or, like, just got home or something, you know? So, our availabilities do not overlap nearly as much as they used to, and that frickin' sucks, man. It frickin' sucks, man. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all. I'm suffering over here, but it's okay. Excuse me. I feel like Ray was just here before I randomly took a break. I didn't mean to start taking a break as early as I did. It just kind of happened. And I don't know, I just kind of let it happen, because why not? Oh yeah, I don't remember the last time they were on my stream. It's been a while, jeez. There's some Minecraft. These Minecraft ones, they were definitely there. Those might have been the last ones. A whole month ago, bro? Although, to be fair, I haven't streamed in a hot second. Because what happened is I came home one day, and my sister's there in my room. And I'm like, oh man, I can't stream. Okay. Maybe I can later. A whole week went by, I did not. And then the weekend came, and I was like, okay, now I can probably find some time to stream. I got sick! Again! For the third time in a row. So then, I didn't stream for that reason. And then, last week, I wasn't even here. I was at my grandparents' house. Chat, do I have a lore drop for you? Guess what happened? You'll never guess what I did for the first time this weekend. Actually, throw some guesses out there. I'm curious. What do you think Fern did for the first time this weekend? Keep in mind it was the 4th of July, okay? That's the hint. If you saw it on Discord, no, you didn't. Excuses, get good, lol. My bad. I didn't mean to get sick. Oh yeah, no, my bad. I forgot getting sick was a bad. Yeah, my bad, fam. Hold up. Yep. Sorry, I just need to lock in. I just need to get good. My bad. My bad. But yeah. Guess what I did? I don't see any guesses in chat. I'm a little disappointed. I'll tell you what I did. For the first time. I shot a gun. I did do that. That's a thing I've done now. I'm still a little like, whoa, I actually did that? I did. I shot a gun. My brother has a gun. Don't ask me what kind of gun it is. I don't know anything about guns. Except now I know how to shoot them, apparently. Ish. Kind of. Anyways, I shot the gun. I missed only sometimes. I didn't miss all the time. Yeah, here's the thing, chat. When you shoot a gun, it kind of like it goes like BAM! Like it hits you. It's kind of scary. But I did it, and it's a thing I've done now. I have a video of me shooting a gun. I have multiple videos of me shooting a gun. And I was wearing a cute outfit, so it was even better. So, peak stuff. I considered posting it on my alt channel where I have my IRL videos. You guys are subscribed to that, right? Yeah. I haven't posted on there either because of the sick and sister being in the room thing. Mostly the sick thing on that one, I think. But what was I saying? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. I actually have no idea. I know there's some spaces I've been on online that are like guns are evil. Don't talk about guns. But I have absolutely no idea. No, share channel? Oh, okay. I'll share the channel. Give me a merriment. Gotta find it. There it is. And copy. Oh, and you guys, you can go see my new haircut. I got a new haircut. Since the last time that you guys saw me on this channel, because I've moved my IRL stuff over there because it just flopped so bad on this channel, and I was just like, you know what, that's fair. If I subscribed to a random gotcha tuber / VTuber / all the other slashes I already have to begin with, I wouldn't want to see like a flesh human. Like, I don't want to see a flesh human on my gotcha tuber and VTuber channel. Like, that's scary. That's terrifying. I understand. I understand. So we have another channel now. I never knew you had an IRL channel. I mean, it's not that old. It's relatively-ish new. Oh, it kind of is old. Wait, when did I start this channel? Wait, hold on. I gotta go see when I started this channel. I actually have no idea how old it is. Let's see here. My first post I made. Don't make sound. Don't make the noise. Don't make the noise. It's made the noise. Let's see here. Oh, this one. My oldest video. When was this posted? September 14th? I lied, it's kind of old. I lied. I'd kind of forgotten about it though for a while and just started posting again on it regularly recently, so that's part of the reason I'm like, oh yeah, it's a new song. I remember I posted me and my ex's anniversary on there though, so I was like, that's gotta have been old. That's gotta have been old. That was in October. It's at least reasonably old. Reasonably aged. I wouldn't call it new if it started in October. It started in September though, so that's even older. I forget September exists. September is such a forgettable month. Just me? Oh my gosh, hi Zeffy, how are you? But yeah. It was so... I had the most American 4th of July weekend that I've ever had, okay? I'll tell you, man. For some reason, not my brother that has the gun, the other one. The one that's been on my channel and such. Last time he was here... What was his name last time he was here? I just genuinely blanked. Whatever his name is, he's changed his name on me like 3 or 4 times, so I don't even know. But he got really into blackjack for some reason. Like my family bought him cards and even poker chips so that we could play blackjack. Because he really wanted to. We played gambling with your friends, me and my siblings. Yes, me and my sibling played gamble with your friends, okay? No friendship was involved, only siblingness. All 4 of us. How often do all 4 of us play a game? Not often. It was so peak. It was so incredibly peak. And then my brother was like, man, I want to play blackjack. So we played blackjack. And he was really into playing blackjack. He was the dealer. And I was the one that kept losing all of my life savings. That was me. My sister was the one who kept doubling her life savings. I don't know. Dude, my sister has the craziest luck. Dude, I think... I'm scared she'd make the casinos go out of business. Like, she'd get banned from the casino, I'm gonna be honest. Like, they would ban her from the casino because she's just too darn lucky. Okay? It baffles me constantly. Like, it's insane. But, like, at the end of what game we were doing, she goes all in. I also went all in. Surprisingly, I won and didn't lose. She went all in and got a blackjack. Which, if you get a blackjack, you get your bet plus your bet twice instead of your bet plus your bet. So it basically triples your money, I think? If that's how math works. Yeah, because if you have 1 and you multiply it by 3, then you have 3. So if you bet 1 and you get 2, you have 3. So that's tripling. That's tripling your income. She tripled her income. I mean, I doubled my income, but still. But anyways, so we were sitting there playing blackjack when my other brother was cleaning his gun. Or not cleaning his gun. He was sorting through ammo that my uncle had given him to borrow while he was there. Because we weren't gonna take ammo across state lines. We're not crazy. We will take a gun across state lines, just not ammo. Sitting there, my brother's sorting ammo. All of us played blackjack. My dad just like, man, this is so American. I'm like, yeah, it really is. On the 4th of July, I shot a gun, and then I ate a chili dog, and then I watched my uncle do fireworks. And this time he didn't set his truck on fire, so all good news. Ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I thought that was when you doubled in one. Say you get an initial 11, you double and get a face. I don't comprehend what you're saying. An ace? A face? Yeah, when you get 11, that's a blackjack. And then you get your bet plus your bet twice instead of your bet just your bet once, which is normally what you get when you win. You get more money. More money. My brother just texted me. What? He asked me if his hat was still in my car. I don't know if his hat's still in my car. I don't know. Another thing I did for the first time is me and my brother, the one with the gun. This is gonna be how I describe my brother. The one with the gun and the blackjack dealer. Okay. Guys, I'm an American. He and I drove back from my grandparents' house, states away, all by ourselves. My brother has done this not alone by himself exactly, but mostly by himself before. But I have not. My parents are not home. I have been at home with just me and him, and I haven't seen him, to be honest. This is the first, that text the first I've heard of him. Whenever. So I've been living mostly alone, bro. It's kind of weird. I came home from bowling last night, and I walked into the house, and it was dark. And I didn't even bother turning on the lights because I was just gonna leave those rooms anyway. And I was just like, wow. I'm not sure I dig living alone core. I was actually kind of excited because, I mean, especially with my sister going to bed so early, I'd had such a hard time streaming. I was just like, I just really like some space in my own room, you know? Some space in my own home. I got too much space in my own home. Wait, what's the kid from Home Alone? I feel kind of like the kid from Home Alone. I went to the grocery store on Tuesday. It was terrifying. I hate the grocery store. For an update, lost a few more brain cells? How am I supposed to lose more brain cells? I thought I only had 2. I'm sure I still have at least 2. But only one of my eyes is squinting when I squint my eyes. It's funny. I'm not trying to wink. I'm trying to blink. This eye right here does not want to blink, guys. I don't know what to tell you. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I went to the grocery store. The grocery store is terrifying, and I hate it. I went in there, I was terrified, I was overstimulated, I genuinely started crying because I couldn't find my bread. I found my bread, and I got really lucky because I was looking around and I'm like, I have no idea where to even start. I have no idea where my bread is. And I was just walking through the hall, looking at the aisles and the description of what was in them, and eventually I just saw the word bread, and I went down that aisle. And eventually there was my bread. My bread was present. And I was like, oh yes. And while I was there getting my bread, I also grabbed some freezer meals because I don't want to bother cooking, but I also don't want to pay for a restaurant. So I got myself some freezer meals. They're not bad, honestly. They're a little small, but like I eat really small portions anyway, so it's not that bad. I don't know how anybody else could possibly be okay with just that portion though. I am, but like barely. Like I'm just kind of like, that's it. Oh, okay, I'll be fine. You know, I can't imagine. I can't imagine being someone with an actual appetite. Actual and living off of those. I see why you're buying the family sized ones, guys. I understand it now. Because what since when is this a singular person serving, man? I don't think it is. Going back to that college diet I see. No, I ate worse in college. You don't want to know, but I'll tell you, okay? So I still live with my family even now. So I have that buff when it comes to my eating habits. Usually they feed me dinner. And when I say usually, they feed me dinner unless I specifically go out of my way to not be at home for dinner, then I have to feed myself because, well, yeah, what else would I do? Um, and I mean, I eat the same thing for lunch every day, and that's a peanut butter Nutella sandwich. So all I need is my honey wheat bread and my Nutella and my peanut butter, and I'm set for lunch for the rest of until the peanut butter, Nutella, and bread runs out. And I need to get more. But oh yeah, the reason I bought bread at the grocery store on Tuesday is because my family took the bread and the peanut butter Nutella to my grandparents' house because I eat it and my brother eats it too. So and then it occurred to me while I was there, oh, is there gonna be anything for me to eat when I get back? I'm not sure. So I asked. I was like, hey, I asked my dad, I was like, hey, do you know if we have more peanut butter and Nutella at home? He was like, I don't know. And my sister was like, yeah, we do. Uh, because how does she know that even though she doesn't eat it? She's just that cool. I don't know. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't think to ask if there was bread at home. There was not bread at home. I didn't realize this. And in fact, when I got home that night, on Monday night, on my birthday night, because I was traveling on my birthday, I'd say I wouldn't recommend, but I got to open my presents a day early, so I honestly would. It was peak. Oh, I need to tell you guys what I got for my birthday. Okay, I'll do that after this story. So, after the story, which is part of a different story, so I'll get to it eventually, and I'll probably forget to. Hi, this user has ADHD. So anyway, I went to make my sandwich Tuesday morning. I looked where the bread should be. There was no bread. I thought to myself, oh no, I've got to eat something for lunch. You know what there was? Hamburger buns. So, in desperation, I spread some peanut butter and I spread some Nutella on a hamburger bun, and I put it in my sandwich container, and I took it to work with me. Not the worst thing I've ever eaten. Honestly, it wasn't bad. So, if you're ever in a pinch, a hamburger bun will work for your sandwich. There's also hot dog buns, but it's a little too adventurous for me, I fear. So yeah. Anyway, I was gonna tell you what I ate in college. So, I'll tell you what I ate in college. So, for dinner, my first semester, I had a late class. And for dinner, I went to Chipotle. And then I got tired of Chipotle. So I went to this, oh shoot, what kind of place was it? I think it was a Euro place. But I didn't get a Euro, I got a bowl. They gave me a discount for being a student of the university I was going to. So that was peak. Just showed them my student ID and they're like, yeah, discount. So, good stuff. Why did it just say that I sent that? I did not just send that. Anyways, I'll catch you later. See ya. Oh, bye-bye, JR. Thank you for coming. Where was I, anyways? Let me see. Oh yeah, I was telling you what I ate in college. So, that was pretty normal. But then it was all downhill from there. Lunches. Tuesdays, my school did a commuter-free lunch, and I was a commuter, obviously, because I lived with my parents. That's kind of how it works. I was a commuter, so on Tuesdays, if I was there on Tuesday for the commuter-free lunch, I'd get the commuter-free lunch. There were some semesters I wasn't, but, like, if I wasn't on campus, I would just eat at home, so it didn't really matter. But anyway, and the commuter-free lunch was normally Domino's, but sometimes sometimes it was peak. Sometimes they'd have like some real good tacos. I don't know where those were from or if they were even from something and weren't just made by people. I don't know. I don't know where they came from, but they were some of the best tacos I've had in my life, and I'll say that about pretty much every taco I have besides fast food tacos, because they're hit or miss for me, as with all fast food. I'm not a big fast food fan, which sucks because I don't know how to cook. And I'm broke, so I'm not going to Olive Garden every time that I want a pasta, bro. Where do you even get a pasta? I mean, you can get a pasta at Domino's. Domino's pastas fell off. I used to get them. I'm getting so off track here, though. So, but otherwise, my university had a Chick-fil-A. I'm not a huge Chick-fil-A fan. And there was one semester I had to eat lunch there. Like, 4 or 5 days a week. Like, pretty much every day I ate lunch there. And the thing is, with the university I went to, with your tuition, you got a quote-unquote free as in you already paid for it, and there's no opting out of it, and there's nothing you can do about it, $100 that were, like, university currency. They had a special name that I won't tell you because I don't want to dox myself. Even though I don't go to that university anymore, still. The less you know about me, the better. Consider me a superhero. Okay? The VTuber model is my mask. I am a superhero. Oh, wow. I'm here to save the world with, cringe screaming noises, because that's the thing I do a lot. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So, I got tired of chicken sandwich. I got tired of chicken nuggets. So, for a while, at Chick-fil-A, I would spend my university money, and I would buy a side of mac and cheese and a fruit cup. 2 sides. And it was like, I forget how much it was, but it was way more than it should have been for 2 sides. But like, it wasn't actually coming out of my bank account because it kind of already did. But like, it's fine. So, whatever, I didn't care. I wanted to spend all of that money because otherwise I would waste it. So, and that was like one of the only places I could spend it. Yeah, I'll get to where else I spent it in a second. Okay? And I got so tired of that at one point that there is a coffee shop also. This is another place you can spend your money that you're forced to buy. I don't like coffee. That's a lie. I've never had coffee. I don't know if I like it or not. What I meant to say is I don't drink coffee. I heard their coffee's terrible. I had their hot chocolate. Half the time I had it, it was good. Half the time that I had it, it was straight, like, poop. But it wasn't actually poop, don't worry. I didn't want to say the S word. But, it was, jeez. It was, it was hit or miss. But they had snacks there, okay? They had stuff. They had cool stuff. So for a while there, for lunch, I would go to the coffee shop, I would order myself a blueberry bagel, and buy myself a bag of popcorn. And that was my lunch. A blueberry bagel and a bag of popcorn. I would proceed to take these things, go up to the library on the 2nd floor of that same building, and eat it in the library. Because, I don't know, at college is weird, okay? You do weird things at college. What's worse than that? At the time where me and my ex started dating, he would, take me on, did I say take me on dates? We didn't really go anywhere, we just kind of hung out on campus. But he would hang out with me, and we wouldn't eat. He wouldn't feed me. I mean, I wouldn't feed him either. There was no feeding of nobody ate. But he'd hang out with me for so long. Taking up all of the time that I would use to go at dinner. And I just wouldn't eat. I just wouldn't eat dinner. I was like, okay. I just wouldn't eat dinner. Or sometimes I'd come home and I'd have a bag of chips. And that's when I discovered that if I eat food after 9 p.m., I get a stomach ache. But yeah, no, he just didn't feed me, and I just didn't bother to say anything. Wow, I wonder why that relationship didn't work out. I think that says a lot about that says a lot about the relationship. Because yeah, he should have fed me, but I could have said something like way sooner than I did. I got this man to cook for me eventually. We went from him not feeding me at all to him cooking for me regularly, okay? I whose character development that was, I'm not sure. I'm gonna give myself credit for it because I'm cool. Yo, my brother's mowing the lawn out there. I just saw him out the window. I guess that means I'm the only one in the house. That means I can shout as loud as I want to! Oh, I'm okay, kitten. I was expressing my joy, okay? My cat is very concerned for me all of a sudden. Fern, are you okay? I heard you yelling. I'm fine. Oh, God. So, and it just really went with me just being like, I'm hungry. Like, just, I'm hungry. It works. Just say you're hungry, guys. It's not that hard. And by guys, I mean 19-year-old Fern. Jeez. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. I love you, baby. Oh, my little baby girl. Anyways, what was the thing I was going to talk about after I was done talking about my eating habits in college? I can't remember. What was I going to talk to you about? I had a conversation topic. Oh, well, I guess I don't have a conversation topic anymore. Is it about eating? Is it about college? Was it about... I don't know what it was about. Because I'd gone on a tangent before I started talking about college. I went on a tangent, and the tangent inspired me to go on another tangent. But I wasn't about to go on a second tangent, right? Because then I wouldn't be able to get back to the original story. But now I forgot what I wanted the tangent to be. Oh well. I'll never know, I guess. My little kitchen. Dude, she's been so crazy recently. I think she's calmed down a little by now. But she missed me, guys. I feel appreciated. She missed me so much because she would not shut up for the first day or so I was back. And she doesn't not meow. One of my cats, Moonlight, she doesn't meow at all. She does sometimes. It's a very cute meow. And I think that's why she doesn't meow, because she wants to be scary and threatening and mean. And that just is not any of those things. So she only meows when she's already being vulnerable, because at that point, like, she's already there. But yeah, no, she doesn't meow really that much. Just to get your attention, she'll just go meow. And I don't know, I'm starting to think that maybe cats don't meow as much as I thought they did, because my cat Darby that we had for most of the time I was a kid, she was very good at communicating. If the water bowl was yucky, she would not shut up. Meow! 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 If the water bowl was yucky. If she's in a room and she wants to get up, she'd go up to the door and meow. she was a indoor-outdoor cat, and if she wanted inside, she'd go to the window in the backyard and she'd meow. Like, she was very good at communicating. I used to sleep with her, because she'd wake me up in the middle of the night to let me know that she needed to go out of the room to go to the bathroom. And so I would get out of my bed, I'd open the door for her, I'd let her out, I'd go lay down, and I'd conk right back out. It worked so well. I'm so sad. I can't sleep with any of the cats we have because they will just pee on something I own rather than tell me that they don't want to be in the room anymore. This kitten right here, TK, she's peed on my bed. Not once, but twice. Is it my fault for forgetting her in my bedroom? Yes. But peeing on my bed, it's just personal. I've never had another cat pee on my bed. I've never had her pee anywhere else when I leave her in my room unattended, except my bed. So, I love you, but that's a personal attack, okay? I hope you understand this. How would you like it if I went and peed in your bed? Where is your bed? I mean, you don't really have one. The point is, I don't think you'd like the idea of me peeing in your bed. Although you sleep in my bed so much, I might as well pee in my own bed. But I haven't done that since I was a kid, and I don't want to start doing that again. It just takes a certain amount of pettiness to pee on somebody's bed. Like, I can't think of anything more petty than that. So there you go, chat. If you're feeling particularly miffed at somebody, and you want their life to be a living heck, go pee on their bed. I guarantee you that they will not be happy about it. and I don't know how you would get away with it. Unless they were your sibling and you live in the same house, because then it wouldn't be that hard. But it'd be pretty easy to get caught at that point. I don't know how you would manage this, but it'd be a pretty good revenge, okay? I don't mean to give ideas, but oh, I mean to give ideas. Oh, gosh. A beep a deep beep 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 a beep 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 beep. Where was I? I love you, TK. Even if you peed on my bed twice. You won't do it again, right? You won't do it again? But yeah, no, the cats we have, they don't really communicate nearly that well, which is sad. Alpine will tell you he wants outside constantly. We don't let our cats outside anymore. I mentioned Darby was an indoor-outdoor. We used to let them outside. But then my cat, morbid story, warning. So, yeah, my cat got toasted in the car. Like, we're gonna go eat dinner. We were gonna go to a restaurant. I don't remember how old I was. I was young, okay? I don't remember how old. Elementary school somewhere. I don't know if I was 6 or 10, but I was somewhere in there. And we opened the car. It smells like something died in there. It's because something did die in there. My favorite cat of all time, as they're dead under my sister's car seat. So what do we do about this? What do we do in this scenario? Hi, Crazy of Trains. You joined stream at the exact worst time. It's fine. If chat's dead for too long, I go off on the craziest of rants. It's fine. So what do we do about this? My sister sits down in her seat above the dead cat. I sit down in my seat next to her. My brother's... Was my youngest brother alive yet? I don't even know if he was alive yet. We'll say he was alive. Because I feel like my sister was older than 2. But she could have been. I don't know. My brothers in their respective seats, or brother, depending on whether one of them existed or not. My mom drives us to my dad's work, where he then takes the cat out of the car and puts it in the dumpster somewhere. That car stank. Every summer, the smell came back. It was horrible. Every time we thought we got rid of the stench of my dead cat, it would come back. And you know, it sounds a lot more traumatizing than it was. It honestly, it was only a little traumatic, I think. Like, I don't know. Strange things traumatize you and strange things don't. Like that seems like it'd be more horrific than it was. And to me, like it was pretty bad, but it wasn't terrible. So after that incident, we didn't like stop letting the cats out that we were letting out, but we like when we got Mooney and Piney and TK, we don't let them out anymore because we don't want that to happen again. Because we're thinking she probably climbed in the car when we were like moving groceries or something like that. I'm telling you, cats die in the stupidest ways. They're said to have 9 lives, but they die in the stupidest ways. They get killed in washing machines, dryers, cars, ovens probably. Like, these things have no self-preservation skills. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think that's why they're said to have 9 lives, is because they have no self-preservation skills, and somehow they're still alive. Assuming that they are. But yeah, no, my cat June, she used all of her 9 lives and she died. um, yeah, and that was my favorite cat as a kid. My brother's favorite cat got feline leukemia and died, tragically, not long after we got him. So me and my brother just chose really unfortunate cats to get attached to. It, I don't know, man. Because the other ones, Lucy died of old age, Darby died of old age. Like, the other ones died normally. I don't know what was up with June and Tiger, bro. They died very tragically. And with Tiger, it was like, we found him in the upstairs bathroom, like, in a pool of his own pee, because he literally could not move. And he was crying, and that's why we went to check on him. And so we took him to the cat hospital. And yeah, no, he had feline leukemia, guys. I don't know, man. Darby just kind of picked him up from outside and was like, "Hey guys, this is my friend." And we were like, "Oh, chill, yeah, he can come in." It's so funny because my parents would always joke that Darby came with the house because we moved in and she was just kind of there, and eventually we just started letting her inside because she was just the best. She was so nice to people. She was the absolute sweetest to people. To other cats, she was a menace, okay? She was in charge, and she would make sure that you knew she was in charge. She stood her ground. She was a girl boss, is what I'm saying. She was literally the coolest. She was the best. Uh, but yeah, no, that's kind of how we got her too. But she just brought him over multiple times. Like, "Hi guys, this is my friend." And we were like, "Yeah, yeah, he's chill. We'll let him in." And we did let him in, and it was peak until he got put to sleep because he had feline leukemia. Anyways, in other news, let's move away from the pets died tragically topic. What else can I talk about? TK, you won't die tragically on me, will you? You'll live a long life and die of old age. How does that sound, TK? How does dying of old age sound? You're so cute. Oh my god. I don't know. If I got to choose how I would die, I don't know. Dying of old age is like, it's like, it's definitely the safest thing. But it's not very cool. I don't want to die early, that's for sure. I mean, preferably I'm not gonna die. Okay? Preferably, I just live forever. That's my plan, okay? I've told you guys my scheme. My scheme. And you guys may laugh at me now. But when my scheme comes to fruition, assuming you're alive to see it, you will not be the ones laughing. My scheme is that I am going to live forever. And thus, just by virtue of living forever, I'm going to get more YouTube subscribers than Mr. Beast. Because my channel is going to be the longest running on the platform. Because I'm just going to have lived longer than a lifespan. My channel will be older than many adults. So I will just have so many subscribers. Mr. Beast will be forgotten about by then. Because, you know, screw that guy and crap. He will be forgotten about by then. And I will have significantly more subscribers, okay? My only fear is that YouTube is going to stop being a platform at some point. And I'm going to have to find a new thing to do with the rest of my life. I have another non-YouTube related idea. If I live forever... There's a hair in my eye, sorry. Oh my god. Ugh. Ow, that hurts. Is it a hair or an eyelash? It's something. Why do my eyes never water when I need them to? But I could become the greatest historian who has ever lived. Because think about it. I would have just been there. People be talking about, like, some random history event that'll happen in the future because, you know. And I'll just be like, oh yeah, I was there. Yeah, I was alive then. I remember that. And it'll have happened like 200 years ago. I'll be like, yeah, I remember that. I'll write journals. I'll write journals, and my journals will become historical documents. Eyewitness account, and I'll still be alive. So I will have all of the copyright. I will get all of the loyalties, because I will never die. So they'll never have that on me. You know? Because, like, if you die, obviously you stop making money off of your work because, like, you're dead. If I'm not dead, I will just have so much money from all of my history books. I will become the greatest historian that's ever lived. And the only thing I did to be a good historian is just live. But I'll have been alive during historical periods. Because I'll have lived so long that this will be history. This will be like hundreds of years ago. And I'll be like, oh yeah, no, I was there for the COVID pandemic. I remember that. Yeah, I was in high school. They'll be like, what? I'm like, I was in high school, man. Imagine dying at the exact same time the world itself ends. That'd be crazy, bro. Hi, baby. And whenever and people are questioning my immortality scheme. But a question I get a lot, specifically from my brother, not the one that has gotten the other one, is like, but if you live forever, then everybody that you know will die, and that will be sad. So basically, I just have to find somebody who is immortal, or make somebody immortal, and then I won't be lonely. 'Cause, you know, the only thing that's lonely about being immortal is if you're the only immortal person. Obviously. Because being the only of something is always going to be lonely. So you just gotta find another one. You know? I had to find my history partner. You know, we can make history together, you know? And then then we're good on that. Plus, who knows? Maybe I'd get used to people dying. I hope I never get used to people dying. That would suck. That's something I hope never happens to me. I feel like that when someone dies, you should be sad about it. Like, please be sad about it. I don't know, normally when people die, I'm more stunned than sad. But that could just be because nobody, like, that close to me has died. It's more just people I know. Like, not super well, but, like, you know. So it's, like, it's enough to make me go, like, oh. But like, it doesn't, I'm not going through genuine grief. I'm just kind of, like, very confused. Oh yeah, people die, that's a thing that happens. Wow, we went from pets dying to people dying. Fern, stop! You're gonna scare away all the viewers talking about death. Nobody wants to hear about you talk about death! Oh, I remember now! Hold on, I'm gonna drink water, I'm a little thirsty. But I remember what I was gonna talk about now! I remember my tangent! I was going to talk about what I got for my birthday. I don't have pictures. So, you just have to use your imagination. Okay? I still yearn for the rails. I believe that about you. One thing I got is a Casanetero plush. Because I love Casanetero. I don't care! I don't care how many people keep saying she's overrated. I would disagree. I would say Teto is not overrated. Miku is not overrated. Every other Vocaloid and vocal synth is underrated. Okay? Okay? Understand this. The problem is not that there are too many Miku songs. The problem is there's not enough songs of other ones. Okay? You're looking at the wrong issue. It's not stop making Miku songs. It's start making songs with these guys too. Like, you know, it's not Teto's fault that Teto is awesome. It's not Fern's fault that Fern has suddenly decided to stop using pronouns. Who says Teto is overrated? A lot of people. I don't care. I love my Miku Teto slap, okay? I'm also an enjoyer of the other ones. Continue to say the other ones and not name any. I mean, I know other ones. I mean, I could sit here and name Vocaloids, but who has time for that, right? I also don't know that many that aren't the ones that everybody knows, because I'm a new fan, okay? Leave me alone. Since when are Vocaloids overrated? Clearly you have not. Clearly you've not been saying the TikTok comment sections that I have, man. Or the YouTube ones even. Or the Pinterest ones. Anyways, I got it my Teto plush because I love Teto. And she came vacuum sealed. She looked very wrinkly when she came out of that vacuum sealed package. She's still a little wrinkly, but you know, she'll be okay. I love her anyway. I don't even listen to Vocaloid songs, and I'm like, huh? Well, that's probably your problem then. If you're not in the fandom, how would you know what the fandom's mad about? You know fans will get mad about everything. I know I'm a Sonic fan. It's rough out here. It's rough out here, bro. Sonic fans hate everything for some reason. I'm just here for the fun, okay? I'm just here for vibes. And then everyone's like, oh, this game sucks, and that 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 sucks. And I'm like, do you even enjoy Sonic anymore? Like, why are we complaining about everything? Oh, I came here because I enjoy things. I'm a little confused. Maybe I'm lost. Oh God. I'm definitely following the Sonato new fan shipper, Sonato shipper, new fan, freaking stereotype. But like, at least I have some whimsy. Jeez, calm down. No, nobody knows what I'm talking about. It's fine. Okay, so I got Teto. That's one thing I got for my birthday. I got Sonic. I got Sonic at the... Wait, is it called Sonic and the Black Knight? Sorry. I just don't want to sound like a LARP. I'm sure that's what it's called. It's in my duffel bag right here. Okay. It is called Sonic the Black Knight. I doubted myself. I just wanted to confirm. I got Sonic and the Black Knight. For the Wii. I am so hyped to play it. I haven't played it yet, so obviously I'm not that hyped because I had every opportunity. Yeah, no, I've been playing A Date with Death again. Look, guys. You know what we'll talk about. So I got Sonic and the Black Knight. I have no idea what you're talking about. Sonic the Hedgehog, buddy. Come on. I got Sonic and the Black Knight. I got an Ida bag. I assume it's pronounced Ida. I assume. I got an Ida bag that I will decorate. I got Heelys, guys. Because when I was a kid, I wanted Heelys, and my parents said no. So, I asked my parents for Heelys for my birthday this year, and this time they didn't say no. This time they actually bought me Heelys. So I have Heelys now. Which is peak. Do I know how to use them? Not really. I'm still working out the kinks. But it's okay, I'll figure it out. I haven't tried them on. I haven't tried them since the day I got them. I should probably do something about that. What else did I get? I got a Shadow the Hedgehog shirt. I got a shirt that says, easily distracted by cats and side quests. What are those? What are Heelys? No! Don't call me old! Do not call me old. Hold on. Hold on. I need to culturally educate you right now. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Heelys. This is the exact pair that I have. They have a wheel on the heel. They have a wheel on the heel, hence the name Heelys. And when I was a kid, all the cool kids would just roll around with them. Okay? These were it when I was a kid. Oh, those? Okay, good. Okay, good. I was gonna say, whoops. Forgot which model I was using. I don't need a chair. I'm 3D. It's because I'm going everywhere across the screen, so, you know. Okay, good. I'm glad you remember. It could not have been that long ago. I keep hitting myself in the head. You know, I got those. To heal my inner child as you know. Oh, you know what else I got? I got a Mario Galaxy movie hoodie. That's peak. Why does my sister give me the firest freaking hoodies for my summer birthday? I don't know. This thing is so cute and it's so soft, and I cannot wear it because it's too hot outside for hoodies. I had them when I was 7, bro. Dude, I wish I was not allowed to have them as a kid. But I have them now. They're sitting there in my duffel bag. No, they're not in my duffel bag. They're sitting there under my bed as we speak. I had Heelys 10 years ago. I had Heelys today. I did not have them 10 years ago. Although I was old enough 10 years ago that maybe my parents would have reconsidered, who knows. I was in middle school 10 years ago because I'm unk. But it's okay. It's so funny. Everywhere I go in real life, I'm such a baby. I'm such a baby. Okay? I am I'm pretty sure I am literally the youngest employee at my job overall, entirely the youngest. I'm a freaking baby over there at work. I'm a baby at bowling. I'm a baby. And then I go try to talk to people online and everyone's in high school. I'm vibing with this person, and then I happen to look at their bio and realize that they're 15 years old, and then I have to step back for a moment and be like, "Oh God, whoops, what am I doing here? I'm infiltrating the safe spaces of the teenagers. I'm not trying to. I just want friends. Why is everybody with my interests so young? It's not my fault. I swear." Oh God. This is why I'm very open about the fact that I'm an adult online. Because I just want people to know. It's very important to me that people know, because I am in spaces with a lot of younger people. And it's very important to me that you know I'm not one of those younger people. Because it's just, I don't know. It weirds me out a little. Every now and then, though, I'll see other adults, and I'm just like, thank you! Thank you for existing! I'm so glad that I'm not the only one here! I share many interests with the youth, I fear. It always happens to me. It just does. I don't know. I don't know. Ugh, excuse me. It's just, I don't know. It's funny. Because I'm very aware that a lot of you guys are younger. I keep that in mind. Just so you know, this is something I keep in mind. But then I go and I live my life and everyone's older than me. Well, where are the people that are my age? Can I please meet somebody who's my age? I can't even remember the last time that I met somebody that was my age. It's not good. It's not good. I can't live in a world like this, man. This is not good. Where are the other young 20-something-year-olds? Early 20s, whatever you want to call it. Where are they? They gotta be somewhere. I can't be the only one. Oh my gosh. I lied, actually. I remember the last time I met somebody my age. When I got my hair cut, the hairdresser asked what grade I was in. I, very offended at this, age dropped. Which I'm not actually going to age drop on here because I don't want to dox myself. I don't care if you guys figure out how old I am. I just specifically don't say exactly how old I am on stream just cause. You know, I don't know. I feel like that's safer. I don't care though. I've told you vaguely how old I am. And you know my exact birthday, so, you know. It is what it is, but anyways. That's the thing. Technically, your birthday is private information you maybe shouldn't share to random people online, because I don't know about y'all, but a lot of times when I'm trying to prove that I am me, people just ask when I was born. They're like, yeah, no. The doctor's like, yeah, can you verify your birth date for me? I'm like, yeah, I know my birthday. But like the thing is though, I don't want to not get told happy birthday on my birthday, bro. Like, what are we saying? I'm telling everybody my birthday. I don't freaking care. My birthday was Monday. Yay! I'm now a year older. Uh, but anyways, where was I on? Where was I on? Did I tell you all my birthday presents? It was close enough to all my birthday presents. And I got a check from my aunt that I plan to use to get my first Hatsune Miku figure. So yeah. I also want to, for my birthday, from myself. A Date with Death just had a merch drop and I want to buy some. You guys don't understand how obsessed I am with this game. Let me tell you how many hours I have on this game. Give me a moment to start Steam. $26.8 hours. And you might think to yourself, Fern, 26.8 hours isn't that long. The gameplay takes like 4 hours. I wish I was kidding. This is like a 4-hour long game. Hold on, I'm gonna look exactly. Wait, that's the wrong account. I'm trying to find my sleeping YouTube account because I've been watching it as ASMR. Yeah, no, this playthrough is 4 hours long. Okay? This playthrough is 4 hours long. It's a 4-hour game. And I've managed to rack up 26.8 hours on it. I just bought the Beyond the Bet DLC on Tuesday. I have not finished it. I got one ending so far. It's pig. Worth my money. This man can take all my money though, because I don't care. Look, guys, here's the thing. My self-respect returned to me, and now I'm back. I'm back where I was, and I feel awkward about it. Okay, I'll explain to you. We're back in the simp era is what I'm saying, okay? We're back in the simp era. However, I'm older now, and I'm a little more like, what? I don't know, I was always slightly embarrassed about it. Like, I didn't have no shame about it, because it's hard to do that. I had a lot less shame online. I had many shames about it in real life. Online though, I had less shame. I still had some amount. Like, I'd still scope out if somewhere was a safe space before I started being all, me. But I'm back. And I had a whole long running thing going at one point with Fang. We gotta remember Fang, okay? The Fang era. And people were hyped with that at the time. I feel like if I started something like that now, though, everyone would hate me, and that's probably me making things up. I assume you guys wouldn't hate me, but we kind of are back there. We're back in the simp era. And here's the thing about the simp era, though, is I'm remembering I was being very, what's the word? I'm trying to think of a way to describe this. I say that I wouldn't say that I was like backhanded with it. I don't know if that's the right way to describe it. But I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, guys, I'm such a simp. I'd be like, no, I'm not, but blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not a simp. I would always playfully deny it. That was part of the bit. That was part of the bit. And frankly, I mean, that makes sense because that would be a way for me to be less embarrassed about it. Here it is the thing. This is the same reason I bully my friends, okay? You must understand. For some reason, my brain has decided I'm not allowed to give affection to people directly. So I just bully them instead. You know, if I'm a little too shy to be saying I love you, I will say I hate you, and they're supposed to take that as I love you, and hopefully they do. I try to be as open about this as possible because obviously I don't want to do that with people that aren't comfortable with it, but so far I've only been met with people that are understanding, so we ball. It's surprisingly effective. I don't know why I'm like this. I don't know what that says about me. But yeah, no, it's just much easier for me to bully people than be actually genuinely affectionate to them. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to receive that either, so I just bully people when they do it to me. This was the dynamic I had with my ex, is he'd say something cheesy to me and I just bully him about it. And that's just kind of how it's gonna be. Like I don't know, man. That's just how it is. That's just how it be. But yeah, no, it's definitely not a romantic thing. It happens with my friends too. It's just a thing. It's just a thing, man. I mean, that's kind of how it goes with sibling relationships, but it's just like that bleeds into all my relationships, and that's just a little too much bleeding for me. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll sort that out. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll bully people for the rest of my life and hope that they understand that I'm being affectionate about it. Who knows? Oh, Chad, I have very sad, terrible, horrible, tragic news for you. The Switch is still at my grandparents' house. We have no Tomodachi Life today. Or the debut. And maybe you guys aren't as upset about that as you could be because I I don't know, I've noticed a severe flop whenever I try to play the game, especially when it's the main like stream title and thumbnail. People are just like, "Oh, first playing Tomodachi Life again. Dang it. Oh man." Like, guys, calm down. Calm down. I should totally get a me for a VTuber model. That would be so peak. I saw somebody on TikTok that made them, but I don't know if I could find them again, or even if they have commissions for that open currently. It would be peak. What we can do on Saturday, uh, is we can work on art fight. I haven't done that in too long. I only did one attack. It was Ibis paint, by the way. Teehee. I only did one attack because I was out of town and I didn't want to force myself to draw too much because I was trying to enjoy my vacation. I did draw one thing one of the days I was there. And then I've been back, but I've been like trying to get back into work and trying to rest from like the physical strain of traveling. So I haven't gone back to. I've also been playing A Date with Death. That's what I've been doing. That's always what I do in my spare time. Um, I'm I'm cringe, but I'm free. What is this? I hate how my headphone cord is constantly twisting. It is so annoying. Why does it do that? How do I make it stop? Basically, all of this rant about the old Sempera and whatever that I'm going on. It's just telling you that I'm wanting to come out as a Yum shipper, but I'm nervous too, teehee. And nobody's here to hear me say that, so it's okay. Yum shipping is a thing that I do, apparently. Here's the thing. Self-shipping's a thing I've been doing since forever. So this is just kind of, I don't know. It's an interesting community. I'm in it. I'm not entirely sure I know why it is the way it is, but I'm here. I I'm just here. I don't know what to tell you, man. Beep beep beep. Up 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 up. And dang, that hair is come on, Fern, think of another word besides kinky. That has different meanings. Don't say that word. I said it now, oh no. Oh, hi! I didn't say anything weird. I'm fine. Anyways, oh my god. It's okay. It's fine. We're chilling. Probably. I need to actually think of what we're gonna do on my debut stream. Don't worry about it. Don't. If you didn't hear it, don't worry about it. I need to think about what we're actually gonna do. Oh, I already said we could work on Art Fight. Maybe we could do that. I just feel like that might have low retention. I don't know about y'all, but I never watch art streams. Here's the thing. What if two things are gonna happen? I'm gonna get too locked into drawing, and everyone in chat is gonna get bored and leave. Or I'm gonna get too locked into chatting with the people in chat that I'm not gonna draw. But, like, I mean, that would honestly be the preferable one, because it gives me more clout. And I would play a Sonic game on my Sonic debut, but, I don't have the Switch. And that's where I have, Sonic Mania, which I still have yet to play. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, which we love to play around here. I have another one. I forgot what it's called, but it's a bunch of classic games. I guess I could play the original Sonic the Hedgehog. I've always wanted to beat it. That and the original Mario. I've always wanted to beat those. Maybe I'll beat it. Maybe I won't. We could do that. That's honestly not a bad idea. I do like that game. Do whatever, bro. I'll just stay here. Good to hear. Because I do need to work on Art Fight at some point. But... just occurred to me while I was literally having the stream. I normally have a roleplay session on Saturday. So I don't think I'll actually be able to stream for 12 hours. And also, that means that I can draw during that. Because I need something to do with my hands during that. I get bored. Otherwise, that's the ADHD. That's the funny thing with ADHD. You sometimes, to pay attention to something, you have to start doing something else so that you pay attention to that thing. If I'm not paying attention enough in the car, what I'll do, and I always do this, is I'll sing to the music I'm listening to. That's how I stay locked in while I'm driving, is singing. Why does that work? I don't know. But I sing when I drive so that I'm paying attention to the road. And you might think that that would distract me. It does not. It's the only thing keeping me sane. Don't ask me to explain it, bro. I just work here. I don't know. That's just my brain, bro. I'm just here trying to. If my brain if something works with my brain, I don't question it. I'm telling you, if working with toddlers has taught me anything, it's that my ADHD is a toddler personified. And whatever gets this toddler to do what I'm asking them to do, I don't care. I really could not care less. I don't care. As long as it's getting done, like, who cares how it gets done? Okay? If driving involves singing, then we'll do it, you know? If sleeping involves listening to a random freaking Date with Death playthrough, you know what? Knock yourself out, Fern. Like, go for it. I don't know. Whatever gets you to do the things that I'm asking you to do. Sometimes I gotten have music playing so I can lock in on my projects. That I've never been able to do. The music distracts me from... Well, it depends on the project. If I'm drawing, music works. If I'm... Like... If I was studying for an exam, I couldn't listen to music at the same time because it would distract me. Studying for exam, I would have to lock in on fully, and I would sometimes. I'm telling you, studying, I hated that way more than I should have. It was underrated in my mind. My mind did not rate it as highly as it should have for the experience it was. Because it was honestly peak in some ways. Because I'd sit there and I'd go over the material long enough that my brain would start to die, and everything would be funny. Everything would be funny. It was so peak. Me and my ex studied together for a little. He helped me because he had already graduated by then. He helped me study for this one class because I was exploding over it, and like this one time where it was genuinely the funniest freaking ever. Like, it was... I'll tell you what happened. My brother, he still does it sometimes, but not as much as he had been at the time. He started this inside joke, where if two words start with P, he'll go, PP. Like, he would just find phrases that would have two words that both started with P, and he would say PP. Like, that was the whole joke. Is you'd say something... Like, I don't know, a punctual postman, and he'd just go, PP. I'm not swearing, it's PP, as in the letter P and then the letter P again. That's not a swear. That's, I've been saying, no, if I didn't get in trouble for saying it as a kid, it's definitely not a swear. Because I got in trouble for saying but, and, dumb and shut up, etc. Okay? You just better hope that you never say stupid or roll your eyes. You're cooked. But anyways. I did? No, I didn't. I did not. Somebody play that back. I don't think I did. It's possible that I accidentally swore, but I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Did I? Did I? Genuinely? Yes, you did? Clip it. Clip it! I need to see. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Anyways. My brother had this inside joke, and I was explaining it to my ex for some reason. And I was trying to search the paper that I was reading for the class, because I had to present on it. I can't clip it, bro. You have to rewatch the stream yourself. Literally click clip. It's not that hard. There's a clip button. You don't even have to leave the app. But anyways. You click the clip button. You know, like where the thumbs up and the thumbs down are. It might be in the 3 dots, I don't know. But anyways, and I can't rewatch stream myself right now because it'll play double audio. Where is it then? I don't know. If it's not in the 3 dots and it's not next to the thumbs up and stuff, I don't know where it is. But it's a thing. Multiple people have done it. But anyways, where was I? Oh yeah. So I was searching this document. Well, it's not the share button. It's gonna be in the row of things. It'll also be there. And I searched a word. And I was searching a word. And I only typed P. The document highlighted every single P in the paper in yellow. And my ex goes, "There's P everywhere!" It was genuinely one of the funniest moments of my life. I You don't understand how funny it was. It was so funny. This is why I will joke about it until the day I die. I don't care if it was him, you know. I will joke about it. It was too funny. There's pee everywhere. It was pink. I'm just telling you, you get brain dead studying and you say the dumbest things. At least I did. Even when I was studying alone, I'd say funny things. There was just no one there to appreciate them except me. But I'd laugh my little butt off studying because I'd kill my brain, and then everything was just funny to me at that point. it was such a vibe. And that's how I know I'm retaining information. When I was in theater and I was memorizing things all the time, or like when I had to do memory recitations for classes, I'm really good at memorizing things. My memory sucks, but I'm really good at memorizing things. I don't keep it memorized for long, but I'm good at memorizing things, basically. And what I'll do, here's some tips to memorize things, in case, you know, you want to know how to memorize things. What I do is I will read the first line, and then I will read the first line without looking at the paper. And then, as soon as I'm comfortable doing that, I will read the first line and then the second line, and then I will read the first line and the second line without looking at the paper. And whenever I'm comfortable with that, I'll read the first line, the second line, and the third line, looking at the paper, and then I'll look away and I'll say it until I feel like I know it. And if I ever get to a point where I keep struggling, I'll just stop there, and I will keep reading it on the paper, and then I will keep saying it without the paper, and then eventually you have memorized the entire paragraph. You're welcome. But I always knew that I would be making good progress on my memorization, because I'd get to a point where my brain would start to die, and I would start, like, regressing and doing worse than I had when I started. And that's how I knew that my brain was going to retain the information. Because then, if I stepped back and I stopped working on it, the next day, I would magically know the whole thing. Like, if I just did it until my brain died, if I gave my brain time to rest and sleep on it, I would remember it the next day. Is it bad that I don't know how my brain works, but somehow work better than I think it does? Honestly, I feel like that's just... I just feel like that's how it goes. I hate on my brain a lot, but it's good at some things. It's not all useless. It's a little slow. It's a little slow sometimes, okay? Uh, I am a person who, if you're giving directions to, you need to do it in a very specific way. I need step-by-step directions, but you can't give me all the steps at once. Because if you tell me to go and open the fridge and take out the ketchup and take out the hot dog and put the hot dog in the microwave for a minute, I'm gonna look at you very confused. I'm gonna look at you like, and then you're gonna have to say, Fern, go to the fridge. You're gonna have to wait for me to go all the way to the fridge. You're gonna have to say, Fern, open the fridge. You're gonna have to wait for me to open the fridge. Then you have to say, Fern, take the ketchup out of the fridge. Put it on the table. Take the musk dirt out of the fridge. Put it on the table. You gotta wait for me to do that. Then you gotta say, Fern, get the hot dogs out of the fridge. I'll be like, where are the hot dogs? You're gonna be like, they're right there. They're right in the door. And I'll be like, I don't see them. And I'm gonna be looking right at them. I'll be like, Fern, they're literally right in front of your face. You may have to get up out of your chair, walk all the way across the room, and show me the hot dogs. But I might find them on my own. I will take the hot dogs, and then I will look at you like you're crazy. And then you have to tell me that I have to open the package, that I have to put the hot dog on a paper plate, and then put the paper plate in the microwave, and then put the microwave on a minute. This is a hypothetical scenario. I don't know why anyone would do any of these things in this order, but it's fine. You can't just tell me to go make a hot dog. I'm gonna be like, what? But you also can't tell me the step-by-step directions unless you're gonna wait for me to do the first step. Because if you tell me to open the fridge, get the ketchup and mustard, and get the hot dog, and put the hot dog in the microwave for 1 minute. By the time I understand that you want me to put the hot dog in the microwave for 1 minute, I've forgotten about the ketchup and mustard. I've forgotten by now. Okay? This is how my brain works, okay? You must understand. If you would like, you're welcome to give me written directions, because that way I can check them every 2 seconds and be like, oh yeah, that's what I'm supposed to do. Written step-by-step directions are crazy, because if it's written down, I don't have to remember it. I can always look back at it. You know? I should low-key take notes about everything. Yeah, I'll just be having a conversation with my friend. I'll be taking notes like, yeah, no, sorry, I just want to remember that you like this thing, because I'm probably gonna forget. That's just how I roll, okay? But like, I am smart. I am smart. I don't give myself credit enough for my intelligence. I'm pretty smart. It's just a matter of getting my brain to do the smart thinky thing. Most of the time my brain is like, oh, I live in perpetual confusion. That's my default state. I am, by default, confused, not sure where I am, not sure who I am, and not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm sure that you, the other person in the room, no matter how well I know you, are the answer to all my problems. There is a reason I like being told what to do. It's because I don't know what to do, man. Just tell me what to do and then I'll understand. You have to tell me what to do like I'm stupid, but I will do it. I am completely willing to do anything that you ask me of. I don't know how to do it. Please explain. Anyway, I'm thirsty. So there you go. That's what it's like. That's what it's like to be my friend. Ray knows all about this. Hello, Pacific Dev. Welcome. How are you, man? And that I'm telling you, working with toddlers have made me realize that spiritually, my spirit animal is a toddler. And fighting with my ADHD is often like fighting with a toddler. Because then it's just, I should go to bed. No! No, I don't want to! I don't want to! But we need to go to bed because otherwise you're gonna be tired. I don't want to! No! I don't want to! No! Like, it's exactly like that. You need to go take a shower. No! I don't want to! I do not want to! I will not! I refuse! Like, come on, brain. Let me do it. Just let me do this. Just let me go to sleep, bro. I'm tired. What do you mean your spirit animal's a toddler? I'm explaining it to you right now. Hello, TK. They're so me. Pewter? I'm a little concerned. My pewter just started buzzing. Buzzing? Blowing? The fan just turned on. I lied. I think that's a vacuum cleaner. That ain't a spirit animal, that's just you. But I'm not a toddler. I'm 20 years older than a toddler. I haven't been a toddler for a while. That's literally just you. Come on, bro. But it's just that's how my brain is. And if I get into a routine, like now I shower every morning before work. And since it's a routine, it's not that hard to get my brain to do it. I'm not 21! I'm not 21. Ba-ba-ba-ba. A-ba-ba-ba-ba. 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 A-ba-da-ba-ba. 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 And when I say it's my ADHD is the toddler. I'm not the toddler. I am the mature one that's looking at my ADHD throwing a fit like, what's wrong with you? I'm tired. I want to go to bed. Why are you mad about it? Like, it's genuinely not that big of a deal. Like, calm down, fam. Unk toddler? Crazy, man. Crazy. But I've become very good at negotiating with my ADHD. I wish I was as good at negotiating with toddlers. It's low-key hard. I hopefully will get better someday. Or I'm gonna explode. I have no idea what you're on about, Pacific Dev, but okay then. Can I have a thumbs up? Why does my hand look so cursed? I don't know. But yosh. I think I'm very mature. It's funny. People don't believe me that I'm mature just because of my disposition, I'd say. But in comparison to a lot of people my age, a lot of people my age seem really stupid to me. Like, I'm just like, why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. I don't quite understand. I'm mature in all the boring ways and childish in all the ways that get me made fun of. I just can't win. I can't win. That's one thing that's always eluded me. Is I've never quite I don't know. My age always weirds me out. It doesn't matter how old I am. And you might be like, well, Fern, if you feel like your age doesn't fit you, what age do you think does? None of them. I don't know. Oh, bye-bye. Thank you for coming, Pacific Dev. I hope to see you on my debut on Saturday. Yay, yay, yay. But, If I'm caught between feeling younger than I am and older than I am, maybe I just am the right age. Like, maybe I just am the right age. Maybe that's normal, I don't know. Hi, TK. Fern, you are not an immortal being? Not yet, obviously. I have to reach immortality. It's a quest I'm on. I have not completed it yet. I am currently a mortal human being just like you. But someday, I will be cool. Than I am, because I'm already the coolest. So, I'll still be the coolest, because if you're the coolest and you become cooler, you're still the coolest. You're just even harder to overthrow. Overthrow? Overthrown. Is overthrown a word? Overthrow. Overthrown is a word now. Okay? Bros, all the ages and ageless at the same time? Exactly. Here's the thing that I've started considering recently, and it's made me unreasonably insecure, so I'm going to share it with you because I tell you way too much about my personal life. Now that I'm single again, I'm currently not mingling, but if I were to mingle, here's the thing that I think about. If everybody that I talk to thinks that I'm a teenager, I'm scared. I'm a little scared. Okay? Because, if everyone that I talk to who's my age thinks I'm a teenager, I don't know if I actually want those people to be attracted to me. Maybe I'm okay if they're not. Because I don't want that. I'm good, fam. I'm good. Please, can people see me as my age? And then become attracted to me afterwards? Please? Oh, God. Oh, little TK. You're so cute. So cute. You're getting your gray fur all over my white desk, though, and I'm not sure I'm a fan of that. My ex was genuinely, like, a lot older than me. And honestly, it wasn't that much of a problem. It was not really. But I still really don't. I'd still rather date somebody my age this time. Thank you. People think you're a teenager, then find you attractive. What? I'm scared. This is a fear. I don't know if it's happened. Hello, baby. I'm concerned about the implications of me being seen as a teenager by default with me trying to find a partner. How does that work? You see, when I was a teenager, I didn't have to worry about it because I was a teenager. Oh no, people think I'm in high school. I am in high school. But now that people are thinking I'm in high school, I'm like, I swear I'm a consenting adult. I promise. Doesn't sound like only your field do. That sounds like something illegal to me. I mean, it's not illegal because I'm not a teenager, but I'm simply questioning the motivations of the people around me. I'm simply questioning motivations. I'm simply concerned. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird, ain't it? And the converse can be true. Because everyone thinks I'm a teenager, nobody's attractive to me. Attractive to me? I mean attracted to me. Sorry. Nobody being attractive to me is a different issue. I do have that one frequently, but that's a different issue. No. Because if everyone thinks I'm a little kid, then nobody will like me, except the weirdos, and then I just can't win. But this is not an actual problem I'm having. I'm just wondering if it's a problem I will have. You see, for me to have problems with other people, I'd have to go outside and talk to other people, and I don't do that, so I don't have to worry about it. These are things I worry about, though. Just so you know, these are things I think about. When will I stop being mistaken for a teenager? I don't know. Maybe I'll be 16 forever, in the eyes of other people that I don't know very well and don't know how old I am. Maybe I'll get carded for buying alcohol at the ripe young age of 63. I don't know. And people are always like, oh, you know, it's a good thing that you look young, because then when you're old, people will think you're younger. I actually don't care. Maybe this is a hot take, and maybe this is because I'm not old. I would like for people to think that I'm the age that I am, because that just solves so many miscommunications I'm constantly having with people, simply because they think that I'm young, or than I am. I mean, I'm a little young, but like, because they think I'm younger than I am. It would be easier for me to socialize if I don't have to explain to everybody that I meet that I'm actually not a teenager. I think my life would be significantly easier, or at least less awkward, because then when somebody's cutting my hair, they're not going to ask me what grade I'm in, only for me to respond, I'm an adult, man. What grade am I in? I have a bachelor's degree. What grade am I in? I have a bachelor's degree. I have a bachelor's in science and biology, man. I'm not in high school. I'm not even in college anymore. Although I technically am in school because I'm an assistant teacher. But that doesn't mean I'm young, although I am. I have to have graduated high school to have the job I have. There ain't no teenagers here. I don't even know how people see me because I don't even pay attention to that. Like, screw people, bro. That's fair. It's just hard to ignore when so many people are asking me things like school related. Like, what grade are you in? Or like, you know, all these things about school, bro. They keep asking me about school. I'm not in school. I'm an adult, please. Please. How old do I have to get before this stops happening to me? Genuine question. Honestly, for a while I've been really wanting to get a tattoo. Maybe I should, because if I have a tattoo, I'm much less likely to be a teenager, okay? Think about it. Technically, some teenagers have tattoos, but like, you gotta get them roundabout, right? Because you're not supposed to have them at that age. I don't think you should get them at that age. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even get them at my age. My frontal lobe is still not quite properly fully developed. But I do want to get a tattoo. Maybe this year I'll get one. Who knows? They're expensive. That's the thing holding me back. They're expensive and scary. But I do want one. I have a whole Pinterest board. Probably 50 to 60? No. No. I blame my parents, because they both look pretty young. Like, when I see other people their age, I'm like, gosh, they seem so old. My parents are low-key, like, they're still chilling, man. They don't seem that old to me. They're starting to get there in some ways, but not really. I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. You're good. I'm joking around too. Don't worry. The constant disclaimer I have to give. I'm dramatic. It's a bit, I promise. I'm not actually offended by anything you say to me unless... No, yeah, no, I don't think you could say anything that would genuinely offend me. Because if you came and said something really offensive, I'd just ban you and laugh about it and move on with my life. So, you know, don't worry about it, okay? Too many people have said things, and then I've crashed out over it, and then they've been like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like, don't be sorry. You're giving me content. People like it when I crash out, so I crash out jokingly, okay? Please understand. The crash out is a bit. The crash out is a bit, okay? If I was genuinely mad, I would try not to crash out on stream because that would be pretty mid of me. So just assume it's all jokes. And if there's an apology community post later, then you'll know otherwise. Aw, baby TK. I should just come with a disclaimer. Low-key a drama queen, don't worry about it. Or something like that. I am a drama queen, okay? Why wouldn't I be? You know? Why would I not be? I will be dramatic about everything. I'm a big complainer too. I'm a huge complainer. And that's the thing. That's the thing. Sometimes people think because I'm complaining about something that means I won't do it. I will do it. I just have to complain about it first, okay? You must understand. That or I want you to force me to do it. Not literally, but like I'll come to my mom like, Mom, I don't want to take a shower. And she'll be like, you don't have to. Mother! Mother of mine! You're supposed to tell me that I have to take a shower. That's what you did when I was a kid. It worked. Now when I'm like, I'm stinky, but I don't want to take a shower. People are like, you don't have to take a shower, but like, you should. I'm just like, tell me I have to, because then I will. Tell me I have to, okay? Tell me to do something. I can't stress this enough. I do enjoy being told what to do. So just don't give me that. Oh, it's up to you. No, I don't want it to be up to me. If it's up to me, I would eat bagels and popcorn for lunch, and I wouldn't eat dinner. I forgot what I was gonna say. I feel you there, bro. That happens to me all the time. I wish this microphone on my headset was removable because I don't use it and I just end up... It's all up in my grill, you know? Not a big fan. I never know where to put it. So if I put it in front of me where it goes, it's kind of in my vision. But if I put it off to the side, it bothers me that it's placed incorrectly. Does that make sense? I don't know. A beep beep beep. A ba ba da ba. A beep beep beep. A ba ba da ba. Boing 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 boing. I feel water droplets. Sky water or something else. It's funny. One time I completely forgot how to say rain. The word rain just escaped me for some reason. So I said sky water. One time. And I thought it was so funny that I say it every time now instead of rain. This just so you know the lore of sky water. I legitimately forgot the word for rain. Sometimes, man, you just forget the words for things and you call them something silly. And it's just the peakest thing ever, man. Yeah, Skywater. Dude, what day was that? It wasn't yesterday. It was Tuesday. Tuesday? Well, I was sitting there playing A Date with Death. It was thundering and lightning so hard and raining so hard, and I would have been scared, but I was too locked in on A Date with Death. I'm so glad my sister was gone. Because I'd been playing the game with her in the room. One of the endings involved this man being laid out on my bed looking a lot more sexual than the scene actually was. Because, you know, that's how it be. And I was just like, uh-oh. I really hope she doesn't look over my computer monitor right now and be like, what the heck is he doing? I miss when she had a loft, my computer was under her bed. And I never had to worry about this type of thing. Right now, my computer monitor is right smack facing her bed. If she's laying down in her bed on her phone, she can just look over and see whatever I'm doing on my computer. And I want to watch my Sonato, but I also don't want her to see me watching my Sonato. So what do I do? I'm just sitting here watching it, glancing over my shoulder every few seconds and pretending that I have an itch on the back of my head. And that's the reason I'm turning my head, is to scratch the itch. Just to make sure she's not watching, because they might kiss here in a moment, and I want to watch it, but I don't want her to watch me watching it. Oh my god. But no, bro, I was screaming my little head off, and I genuinely fell to the floor one time, because it's just that peak. It's just that peak, man. I legitimately fell to the floor. I got down on the floor. Because that's where I'm at, man. My parents don't know I draw. You're not alone. I mean, that's not bad unless you draw something weird. Like, drawing isn't bad. It's what you draw that might be the concern, okay? Especially my dad, he will forget the word hammer and came up with the most hilarious name for it. That's the best, man, I'm telling you. It's one of my favorite types of inside jokes. My love language is inside jokes. Inside jokes are the greatest. They are truly the greatest. The bestest of all the things. I was just looking at my background. I realized Carter is just like... He's not really there that much. You just cannot see his face at all for his ponytail. That's kind of sad. You see, on my YouTube banner, I had you can actually see him, but just the way I cut off the picture to fit in that frame, he's not there all that much. It's okay. I low-key need to recreate that picture with their current designs. They've gone through multiple iterations since then. Luna's gone through like 2 or 3. Carter's been through like 3. Or even 4, I'm not sure. Forrest honestly looks the same. Because his Gotcha Club design was just so peak. I genuinely like his Gotcha Club more than his Gotcha Life 2 even now. Like, I have the same items, it's just the art style of Gotcha Club fits him more, I feel like. Stella has also gone through like 3 or 4 iterations. Fern's hair has changed. The outfit, not really. What was the story you put Euro Season again? I forgot. Fantastic Friends? Yeah, I low-key need to get back on that. I need to start working on that. I decided I was gonna, I was writing that fanfiction forever, and I was like, I can start working on it after the fanfiction, but first I'm gonna take a little break, and I've never untook the writing break. I should probably untake the writing break and start working on Fantastic Friends. That would probably be a good idea. I'm at the revision phase, and I don't know how to revise, so I just gave up. I have the first draft of the script, but it could be better. I just don't know how to make it better. So I just haven't done anything about it. I never learned to revise, because all the time I'd write a first draft and people would be like, this is peak. You just have some spelling errors. I'm like, okay, so I go fix the spelling errors and then I think I'm good. I don't actually know how to come up with another draft and make it better than the original draft. Because the original draft looks good to me, but also I'm sure it could be better if I really tried. I don't know how. I don't know what to do. When do I decide that it's done? When do I decide that it's good? I don't know. What if the change I make makes it worse instead of better? I don't know. I don't know. I had 2 people on my writing team besides me. One of them's they were peak, but their time zone was so weird that I didn't get to talk to them that often. And then Ray, who's also on my writing team, and I think I've said this before, so I'm not accidentally revealing that. Ray's also on my writing team, and I can just talk to Ray anytime, like, Ray's not going anywhere. But other than that, my OC's lore has changed so many times that all ends with the death of the whole main cast. Oh my god. Yeah, no, my characters, they don't change really. Stuff just gets added constantly. I'll just decide to add something. Sometimes they'll change. Usually I just add random stuff. Some of them have changed drastically. Specifically, Conan is like a full 180 of his original characterization. Because he was originally a horrible person, and now he's like the chillest person on Earth. Because I don't know. That just happens. I mean, Forrest here is supposed to be the token straight friend, but he's looking less straight every day, guys. I might have to take out the only straight person of the main cast and make them not straight anymore, because he's just not straight. I need to accept that he's not straight. I need to accept it. I had a good run, I suppose. Next thing I know, Conan's not gonna be straight, and then we're really gonna have a problem. Cause his whole thing is that he's straight and his twin's gay. That's like it's like a thing. So together, when they fuse, they're bisexual. That'd be pretty funny. I can't lie. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to just make Forrest bisexual because Fern and Stella are both already bisexual. So there'd just be 3 of them would be bisexual. And then Luna's over here being panromantic, and Carter's over here being unlabeled. Like, all the things are already taken. I want some diversity. I can't just say everyone's bisexual, but like, it's kind of peak for everyone to be bisexual, or under the bisexual umbrella somewhere. Because the bisexual umbrella means I can ship more things. The more ships that I have, you know? If Chorus becomes canon, I'm gonna crash out. It might. I might be being brainwashed into making them canon. Oh god, I said Chorus and I summoned Ibis Paint! Ibis Paint, hi, I was talking about Chorus! I legitimately summoned you! Oh my gosh, hi! What are you doing on YouTube? My Twitch stream is working, right? I just need to check. Yeah, no, I am live on Twitch. Nobody has said anything on Twitch the entire time. Oh boy. Chorus, I hear. Yes, I just said I might make them canon. I might be getting into it. I might be. We'll have to see. It'll happen exactly how Ferd and Luna happened. I'll be like, oh, I really like them, but they're not canon, guys. They're not oh, they're canon. Oh shoot, they're canon. I don't get to pick when ships become canon. They just happen. It's not my choice. And here's the thing. It would solve my problem. Maybe Twitch it dead? Kitten, why did you just right click? How did you just right click? You stepped on my keyboard. I mean, you laid on my keyboard. My cat has started trying to lay on my desk, and there's just enough space for her where if she lays down and moves slightly, she's gonna fall off, and it is so funny. How are you doing, by the way? I'm doing good. You got something in your fur, babe. But here's the thing. It would actually solve my problem. Because originally Luna and Carter were canon. Originally Luna and Carter were canon. Stella was always gonna date Ren. That probably won't change because I love that ship so much. And Forrest, for a brief time, I literally made Willow to be his girlfriend, and then I decided that I didn't actually like the relationship that much. So now she's forced to have a one-sided crush on him because I don't know. She's gonna, and then there's also a ghost that has a crush on her, and thus the ghost hates Forrest because she has a crush on Forrest, and Forrest low-key didn't do anything. But you really don't want to be in the poor, and the, not the poor favor, what you really don't want to be on the wrong side of the dorm's poltergeist, but poor Forrest is, and he's very aware, and he poor guy doesn't even really understand why. But anyways, hi beautiful kitten. Carter, when Luna and Fern are now become canon, Carter's lost his partner. And I'd been considering shipping him with Cosmo. I like their ship. I think it's cute. Is it canon? I don't know. Here's the thing. Forrest has been partnerless for a while. I have not had anybody for him at all since I decided he and Willow aren't going to be together. He just straight up hasn't got to be with anybody. And originally, Fern wasn't going to be shipped with anybody either. It was this whole thing about how, like, Fern was supposed to represent me, and I didn't want to ship Fern with anybody because then it would be like shipping myself with somebody. But I low-key love Luna, so it's fine. But yeah, no. Originally, Fern was cursed to be single forever by the narrative. And Forrest was too, but like, they were in it together. But now that Fern was taken, it just felt wrong to leave Forrest as the only person that doesn't get a relationship. So I've been trying to think who I would ship him with. And I could hit two birds with one stone. And it'd be really funny. Because at this point, here's the thing, guys, at this point, if Forrest isn't straight anymore, if everyone is under the bisexual umbrella somewhere, why doesn't everybody just date each other? Why don't we just make Fantastic Friend, Fantastic Polycule? I'm genuinely considering this! What if we turn Fantastic Friends into Fantastic Polycule? You know? Because then we'd have Fern and Luna, and we'd have Fern and Carter, we'd have Fern and Forrest, we'd have Fern and Stella, we'd have Luna and Fern, and Luna and Carter, and Luna and Forrest, that's kind of weird, and Luna and Stella, and Stella and Forrest, and Stella and Carter, and I'm just saying, it's not entirely out of the question. The only one that would suffer is Red, because everyone else is already in the friend group anyways. Straight-ish does not mean straight. Yeah, I'm considering uneven straight-ishing him. I don't know. I put a community post on YouTube that he's questioning his sexuality, because that's how it's going right now. I'm questioning his sexuality because he's questioning his sexuality. Okay? I don't get to pick what sexuality my OCs have. They know. Sometimes they're wrong. Just like real people, sometimes they're wrong. Sometimes they figure things out about themselves. And then I'm like, oh, okay. I will incorporate your new identity. Don't worry about it. It's so funny. I can't. This can't be an only me experience. You know, some of my characters I thought were cisgender be coming up to me and coming out as trans. She'd be like, Red be like, yo, Fern, I was actually a trans man this whole time. And I was like, oh, I should have seen it before, you're right! It makes so much sense when I think about it. I can't believe I never thought of that before. Griffin be all like, Fern, I don't know if I'm a boy after all. And I'm just like, wait, you're right. You're right. You're no longer a boy. I revoke your gender. Now you don't know what you are. Congratulations. Fern just kind of changed with me, though. Because, I mean, they're my persona, so it just makes sense for me for them to be the same gender as me. No. Like, that just makes sense to me. And like, you know, I don't want to be stuck playing a girl just because I made Fern a girl because I thought I was a girl, but I wasn't a girl. I don't want to be stuck playing a girl. I don't want to be a girl. That's kind of the whole point of me not being a girl. If I wanted to be a girl, that was my default option. So, like, I had plenty of opportunity. I had Canon Forrest as pansexual. He might just be, man. He might just be. I give him time to figure himself out. He's figuring it out. And Carter is not unlabeled for lack of knowing what sexuality is. He just doesn't care. He's just like, whatever. I like the people I like. That's his thing. You never know these days, not even with your own creation. Exactly. As soon as I figured out that I was queer, all of my OCs came out. They were like, oh wait, yay, I don't have to pretend to be straight anymore? Great, awesome. I was like, oh, okay. Join me, okay? Join me. My headphone cord keeps getting twisted. Carter does give that vibe that he doesn't care. He is not attracted to people based on gender. He is, as I have described him before, he is depressosexual. He is attracted to people who are pathetic and sad because, I don't know, there's something wrong with him. It's for us to be all like, man, I really miss my ex-girlfriend. She cheated on me, but like, you know, she's still kind of cute. And Carter's over here like, I'm feeling oddly romantical all of a sudden. That's how it goes. I'm gonna have to ask a lot of people about why you changed preferences. Because I want to have Lily be bisexual and Amelia, someone I am yet to draw. I want her to be lesbian. Got you, fam. There's like hair in my eye. Why did my bottle go so far back when I... It looks like I got punched in the face. I'm just putting my hand in front of my face, and my bottle's acting like I just punched it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Fern. I wasn't trying to hit you. I just my bangs are in my eyes. It beepity bappity beep. Where'd the cat go? Oh, she's right behind me. She's right behind me, isn't she? I don't know why. That will never not be funny to me. I don't care that it's dumb. It's funny. I find it amusing. When in the Amazing Digital Circus, when Kinger said, "I'm right behind you, aren't I?" I'm just disconnected and reconnected. Hi, we're back. Hopefully. No. 100%. It's been going on for so long. At the beginning of the show, he's still gonna be saying he's straight, and then progressively, he's gonna be like, "Wait a minute. Guys, I'm not straight. I am not." It's gonna be canon that that's a whole thing that he has to do. Yes, exactly. Exactly, bro. Exactly. I love that. Thank you. This is the thing that's important to me, is with my queer characters, not all of them start with the identities they're gonna have, okay? Some of them question their identities. That's important to me. I wish I had more of them questioning their gender. Okay, wait, let me look at it for a second. Hey guys, are any of you questioning your genders right now? Ah, dang it, I think they're all good. Ah, man. all of the non-binary characters are in the side cast except Fern, because, like, they were all created when I was low-key homophobic, so they're... Unless they've come to me and decided that they're actually not cisgender, they were... None of them were created non-binary, is what I'm saying. Even Fern wasn't. But, you know. Cat, quit. Cease. I like that. Not every single person will know their identity right away. Exactly, man. Exactly. I know I didn't. I was a full 18 years old before I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Maybe I'm not a girl. Took even longer for me to think, maybe I like girls. I don't know, guys. I think that one girl in high school that I allegedly only wanted to be really good friends with, I might have had a crush on, possibly. Insane work. Just be sitting there imagining holding hands with her, and I was like, that, but I probably want that in, like, a platonic way, right? That's probably platonic, right? No, that's... There's nothing platonic about that. I fear that that's... There's nothing platonic about that, Fern. I fear that that's, no, that's... No. I'm yet to understand how sexuality works. I don't know why, but half of me wants to believe it's a choice, but the other half thinks it's a natural thing. It's definitely not a choice. It's definitely not a choice. It just kind of, it just happens. TK. Bop. It's like this. You're chilling, you're minding your own business, and your brain is like, but what if you weren't a girl? What if you weren't? And I'm just like, why? Why not? My brain's just like, but like, think about it. Think about it really hard. And then think about it some more. And then I did, and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Wait, you're low-key right, though. You're low-key right, though. Hey, quit! Sorry, my cat's trying to scratch up my bag that I got. Might eat a bag with no pins in it because I don't have any pins. I want to make it for Casper because I love him. And here's the thing. I have a pin maker, but I don't have a color printer. And my dad has offered to print, my dad has offered to print, pictures at his work for me to put in my pin maker. I don't know if I would have sent my dad a picture full of some random, oddly attractive anime Grim Reaper boy from a visual novel. I don't know if I want to suffer that humiliation. I need to find other ways to get at a color printer. I need to find alternative ways to get a color printer. I could just print them all in black and white and pretend it's for the aesthetic. I mean, he's mostly black and white anyways. I mean, I could just color the red on there and call it a day. He doesn't have much color to him. I mean, we could pretend. Print it out when your parents aren't home, or you can find a printer. No, that's what I'm saying. The printer at home is not a I can't print color. I can only print black and white. So my dad has offered to print me things at his work in color, and I've taken him up on that offer a few times for like other things, but I don't want to send my dad a picture of him. Like, I already am probably going to suffer the humiliation of owning this bag with all these pins in it. The last thing I want to do is send my dad these pictures, though, and be like, yo, can you print me these? It'd be one thing if it was Sonic characters, it's a whole other thing if it's this guy. It's just another level of embarrassing to me. So yeah, no, I gotta find an alternative way to get out a colored printer so that the sun's setting, holy cow! So that I can, print pictures of my fictional boyfriend and put them in my bag. These are the things that I'm worried about with my life right now, okay? Kitten, do you want out? Is that why you're messing with my stuff? I forget that that's how you communicate. You can use your words, you know? I just dropped my phone charger to the floor. My brother has a 3D printer. I mean, technically I have access to it. I've never used it. I look, you should take advantage of it, but I don't know what for. I have no idea what for. But yeah. There must be a way that I can print something in color. It might cost a little bit of money, but I mean, that's okay. I don't mind spending a little bit of money to not suffer the humiliation of sending my dad a bunch of pictures of Casper from A Date with Death. You don't know what a 3D printer is for? I know what it's for. I just haven't bothered to use it. I don't know what I would make with it, is what I'm saying. I know what it's for. I've been gifted multiple items that have been made with it. I got like slinky looking Toothless and Light Fury, but green, because that's the color the filament was. It's just bright neon green. My brother also made me a little Toon Link that is at risk of being decapitated just because of the way his head is. He's literally right here in my desk drawer. I took him out of my desk drawer and I'm currently holding him. I should play Wind Waker more. I had started playing it again. Having a blast, all the things. I wish I could play it on stream, but I have it on the Wii U. And I really wish I could play Sonic and the Black Knight on stream, but I don't think I'll be able to make that happen. I think I heard a shotgun. I don't know, something exploded. You okay over there? You good, buddy? You good, fam? Either way, eventually I will have a bag of Casper because I've decided that I'm going to do that. When did I even start playing this game? Like a month ago? I better not lose interest fast. I better keep interest. I'm gonna crash out if I lose interest fast. That's the thing about my interests. I can never trust them. I admire people who have a lot of merch of their interests and stuff. Like, I see people on TikTok that have just whole shelves full of stuff of, like, one thing. Like, a whole shelf full of Sonic-related things. Like, full bookshelf. I can't do that. I just can't. Because the ADHD brain wants me to go find something else. It's like, ooh, new and shiny. It gets to the point where if I'm this interested in something as I am with A Date with Death right now, I don't allow myself to consume any other media whatsoever because I might like it, and I might stop thinking about A Date with Death, and that would be sad. I do everything in my power to draw out the interest as much as possible, which is why I waited for so long to buy the DLCs for the game, because that way I would get bored of the game less fast. Because as soon as I have drained the absolute life dry out of the base game, I just buy a DLC, and then we start all over again. You see my plan? I have model trains. I can tell you the exact engine models and who built them. That is epic. I don't have that much dedication to anything. I envy people who are dedicated to things. I love everything. I love everything. I think everything's cool. I cannot stick to one hobby. I cannot stick to one interest. I cannot stick to one career that I want in life. Everything seems cool. You know, I don't want to commit to anything. I want to experience everything. But not at once. That's too much. Doing art fight has been so fun. I got a meme mass attack yesterday. That means something I love watching. All the attacks to me are amazing. That's so epic, man. I need to get back on my art fight grind. The only attack I've drawn so far is Yours Hype is Pain. I was on vacation, so I was slacking off, and now I've been like, you know, when you get back from vacation, you have to recover from traveling for a little bit. I've been letting myself recover from traveling. I might revenge you. No, don't revenge my revenge. Then I'll have to revenge your revenge of my revenge. That would be crazy. I'm just paid. How long can we keep the revenges going? That's the question. We'll just keep going back and forth until the end of time or something. But yeah, no. There's 2 other attacks I got that I need to, one was a mass attack, but I don't know. I got one attack from, I don't even know how to pronounce their name anymore. My artist from my main model. Are they KJ? They're not KJ. Are they CU? Are they Penguin? Whatever. I don't know, but they're peak. Whatever their name is, I love them. But what is their name? I don't know. I'm a little lost. But whoever they are, they're peak. And it's peak. But I look, you need to lock in and actually do art fight attacks. My battle ratio is not looking too hot at the moment. I've been attacked 3 times and only attacked once. It's fine. I'll work on it. It'll be okay. I'm gonna kill something, my nose is blocked. Bro's choosing violence over here, man. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of wild. Sorry, I just spaced out. I'm tired. Jeez Louise, Fern. Lock in, lock in. I really need to unpack my duffel bag. You know, it'd be really cool of me if I unpacked it before my sister gets back. So she doesn't have to trip over it in the night. The amount of times I keep tripping over it in the night. Taking a break from art fight probably because being sick unmotivates me and I don't want to force myself. That's fair. Being sick right before art fight started nerfed me so bad. Because I drew a reference for Fern and I was gonna draw some for other characters, but then I got sick. Like, I was already getting sick when I drew the one for Fern. And then I got sick and I didn't draw any for anyone else. And I just happened to have a picture of Mari I drew a little while ago, and I really wanted to put her on there because she's one of my favorites. But, you know, I've never done art fight. It's so peak. I need to be involved in it more than I am so far. I was on vacation, you know? It just happened to start the exact day my vacation started. I was literally in the car trying to see if I had enough internet connection to upload Mari onto there so I could at least have more than one character. Gallo, I low-key have like 3 weeks left. I need to log in. If you didn't mind, I'd make your attack my profile pic in the server. What do you mean if I don't mind? That's the most epic thing ever, bro. There's nothing makes me happier than when I draw something for someone and they make it their profile picture. It's happened to me multiple times. And it is the greatest thing of my life. It is so peak. It's so incredibly. It's so peak. It's so peak. Cause then I'm like, oh my god, they like it so much they put it as their profile picture, bro. And that's a mad amount of respect. And I'm low-key like, dang, I didn't know my art was profile picture worthy. It's so cool. I got a bunch of attacks so they're all my profile pic in different servers. Nice. I have 3, but it's okay because I haven't. I considering my battle ratio, it's understandable why I only have 3. I need to participate in the event in order to be attacked, man. Oh man. Oh manny man. And for the 8th is a mass attack, and I know the people in it, so we're all pretty much matching. That's so fun! That's so fun. So peak. I mean, part of the reason that I wanted to join Art Fight is because I can never get myself to draw. And I was hoping it would motivate me to draw. And I mean, it did once. But I'm still having a little trouble getting myself motivated to draw. It just feels like work for some reason, and it shouldn't feel like work. But yeah, low-key, I gotta get back on the art fight grind. I hadn't even started grinding really. I just drew a reference for Fern, and then I drew your attack, and that was it. Aw, just a little kitten wants back in. Okay, kitten. I shall let you back in. Hi, baby. Did you go potty? Did you go potty? The blind, deaf, mute, and stuck in the Arctic video, if you know what that is, since it's a meme, it was a mass attack. I do know what that is. That's so peak. That's so peak. A beepity bop. A beepity beepity bop 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 ba ba da ba. A ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 ba. It's even better because I'm a massive fan of that channel. It's so peak. Babe, if you lay down on the desk right there, you're gonna fall. How about you come straight over here? Look, I moved the keyboard for you. Okay. Okay. That's okay. I'm not gonna force you to do anything. That would be mean. I'm just telling you, if you want to, you can come lay down on my desk. You can try your best. Pizza. Yeah, pizza. Tomorrow's pizza day at school. It's also Friday. I love Friday because that means I don't have to work the next day. I'm telling you, Friday night is more peak than Saturday, and I will die on that hill. Because I wake up on Saturday and I'm just sitting there like, yo, what do I even do? Like, I don't even know what to do with my free time. And Sunday, it's kind of like, same thing. I'm just like, I don't really know what to do. But like Friday night, I'm like, yo, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have some. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna live it up. I'm gonna stay up till like 1 in the morning and Friday night's so peak. It's so peak. So much better than Saturday. 100%. The one problem is it's shorter. Saturday is longer. It's like Friday at work isn't the part that's peak. It's Friday coming home from work and realizing, I don't have to do this tomorrow. Let's go. Okay, you should upload inkies if you wanna. I'll happily draw them. I don't know. I was trying to avoid just putting gotchas on there, but honestly, I didn't have time to make that many references, so I could technically just put gotchas on there. Although Inky does actually have... What am I saying? Inky has a non-gotcha version. In fact, their non-gotcha version is the canon version. Oh my god, Ray! Hi! 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 Hi, Ray! Hi, Ray! Streaming! Oh, gee! I know, right? I'm streaming. Oh, hi, TK. Hi. As my characters are in Gacha, it doesn't matter really what you put. Yeah, that's fair. I just kind of wanted to give myself motivation to draw my characters, but, like, I can't be doing that and drawing the attacks, so I'll worry about that later. There's a tiki torch. It's a tiki torch. Cheeky weeky beaky. The teakster, the beakster, and everything in between stir. I love you. You're so cute. Hi.
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 Guess what the babes has me watching?
What?
The Amazing Digital Circus.
Oh no. No! He low-key convinced me to watch it, and I regretted it.
We're on episode 6.
Oh my god. I need to watch the new episode. I still haven't seen it. I'm scared.
Oh, I've heard it's a freaking home wrecker.
I'm scared of everything. I decided randomly, I was like, oh yeah, I should catch up on the Amazing Digital Circus. I popped my head into the fandom and there was an active house fire going on. And I just kind of, moonwalked back out of there. I was like, maybe I don't like this anymore. Maybe I don't want to be here. Maybe it's okay. It wasn't that good. I wasn't that, it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh god. You gotta love it.
Yeah. Just wait until you get the main Undertale fandom. Holy crap.
Not the Undertale fandom, the infamous Undertale fandom.
Yep. It's infamous for a reason.
Yeah. Fandoms are certainly places.
Yep.
Jeez. The Sonic fandom is, it's definitely a place. It's not as bad as some of them. Sorry. I was like, for some reason, I was like messing with the bottom of my chair, and there was a sticker. I felt like a sticker sticking in my hand, and I looked up, and it says front and has an arrow. How long has that been there? And I just randomly took it off because I was messing with the bottom of my chair. What? Okay, man. The last
Oh,
episode will be
the
insane. I won't give spoilers, but it's insane. I've already been spoiled a little bit, but I don't really care.
no spoilers. No spoilers for me, please. I actually I'm kind of invested in this now.
I've only been spoiled slightly, and it was like a thing that was extremely predictable to me. So I was like, oh, okay. I wasn't like,
Fair.
what? What do you mean that happens? I was like, well, yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
I only mind spoilers sometimes.
Fair.
It depends on what it is.
Fair.
Abba, abba, ba, da, ba. And sometimes, especially if it's like somebody dying or something, I'm like, actually, please tell me in advance. I would like to know, actually.
No, don't.
Please tell me in advance. I don't want to suffer the character dying. So just like, if I know, then I'm chill, you know? And
As
then,
long as Pomni doesn't die, that's yeah, I like Pomni.
oh no, I'm not saying anyone in the Amazing Digital Circus dies. I'm just saying,
In general, yeah.
in general. Yeah. In general. Because then I'm like, oh, okay, they're gonna die. And I have it in my head already. So I'm not gonna be like, they died.
Yeah.
Cedric dying in Harry Potter scarred me for life. I don't know.
I am low-key looking for figures of my most recent obsession. What's your most recent obsession?
When I'm waking up and down like this, my freaking headphones are squeaking on my ears. It's kind of funny. My Hero Academia. Wow, on the topic of scary fandoms.
Yeah.
Oh man. No, the Sonic fandom is just like so hostile for no reason. It is a scary fandom, exactly. I the My Hero Academia fandom scares me. I try to stay
Yeah.
at least 6 feet away from those guys.
Oh, I try to stay at least 50 feet away from those guys.
I guess I'm braver than you, Teehee.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm just like, I'm just gonna step back. I'm sure you aren't all scary, but I just, maybe I'm just, bye.
Yeah, exactly. Nah.
You see,
Oh, chat, by the way,
yeah?
Fern beat me 2 out of 3 games last night.
Oh, I did do that. Teehee.
Number 1.
Teehee. Teehee. Teehee.
Re.
Hey, hey, hi.
Shush.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You can't make me.
I can make you. I can actively destroy your server.
You can't make me. Come on, man. You're supposed to say something fun. You're not supposed to threaten me with destroying my server. That's crazy. Crazy. And I find it so funny that a character I absolutely hate is only $5, but meanwhile, loved characters are more. I mean, that's kind of how that makes sense, though.
Yeah.
You know how supply and demand works. If if your demand is low, you gotta sell it for less
Yeah.
because like people aren't gonna buy it for
Yeah.
more. But if
And
the demand is high, the supply will become lower. So both those things happen, and then you gotta have a higher price. But like if demand is low, you'll have a lot of supply because not as many people are buying it. See, I somewhat understand supply and demand.
yep.
Potato chips.
Ah,
You get to try and go get some stuff off.
I supplied 1 fern, and yet the demand is not very high. Let's not put 2 ferns.
Oh, I'm really tired, but I have to.
I will not cheapen myself. I will not put 2 ferns, says Fern, who has a second channel. That's an Emery, I promise. A beep-a-deep. A bap-a-da-bap. Beep beep beep. A bap-a-dee-bap. A beep-beep. A bap-a-dee-bap.
Being watched
By who?
most.
Well, I'm not getting him.
Blah. Ray, are you excited for my debut on Saturday?
You have a debut on Saturday?
Yes.
I didn't know about this.
Do you not have random fern ping?
I do, but like I don't. Hold on. Can we go look in your dump channel real quick? Because I don't remember this.
Did I? It's in schedule.
Oh, it's in schedule?
Yeah.
Oh. No, I don't think I saw this.
Yeah, no, You're good.
I honestly don't think I saw that.
That's fair. Sometimes I forget that I see myself. Wait, what?
What? Fern, what?
Does bro know he's real? The Sonic model? Yeah, the Sonic model. I bumped my head on the wall. You okay, man? I like hitting my head against things. It's not weird.
You like, yeah, kind of.
I like hitting myself in the face with things, gently. Not hard, but like gently. But like, it's definitely hitting. It's just gentle hitting.
Yeah?
You know? And it's annoying because I wear glasses, so I can't actually do it normally, because I have to take off my glasses. Fern, that's weird. I don't know, it just feels nice to have things all up in my face. But then I can't breathe. That's the problem. I'd lay face down in bed if I could. I'd just suffocate, so I can't.
10 or 12.
Yeah.
So get a small bag.
There's one size now.
I like head pats. Who doesn't? Genuine question. Some weirdo somewhere.
Yeah.
Strawberry limited line.
That's fine.
But sometimes
What we're gonna
you'll see me and you'll just see me like hitting myself in the head with something repeatedly.
Or if I have more room,
It's a
I'll
sensory
do
thing for me. I don't know what to tell you.
But we're going to have one in cling wrap and leave one out.
It's a nice feeling. I don't know why.
And see what the
I
radiation
don't make the
does.
rules.
Yeah.
It's kind of
that's
funny
fair.
because I also hate having things in my face. I don't like having things in my face, but I'll consensually hit myself in the face. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That sounds like a problem,
I
bestie.
don't think it's a
What?
problem. I think it's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, no, it's definitely fine.
Sure.
Just like how I like small spaces, but only if I go into them on purpose. It's got to be consensual, you know. I don't like being stuck in places. I like going into the small spaces that I can leave at any time because if I ever stopped feeling like being there. Like when the derecho came through and I hid under the table, even though it was a child's table and I really didn't fit under there.
Yeah?
My butt was sticking out. I looked like a turtle. Maybe I
Fair.
chose the wrong animal to represent me. Maybe I'm a turtle. Fern turtle model win? No. Because apparently at a time of distress, I'll go hide under a table, like a dog. I don't know. It just be
Yeah?
how it being doing.
Yeah? I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know, it's just nice. TK, I love you. Fern is a mine
Okay,
turtle?
when you... Hello, Fern Turtle.
Hello!
That's an idea.
It sure do be and did zip the idea.
Just like, hello, mine turtle, but Fern, and it's just an explosion of inkies.
Absolute peak.
Yes.
Yes. I want to one of these days I gotta do, what's it, ASDF? I'm always scared to look at the letters in the wrong order. With my OCs, it would be peak.
Just like asked of quotes.
Yeah,
Nice.
it would be peak. Fern and Forest are definitely. Hey, look, Gullible's written on the ceiling. And you got my lungs.
Oh, so it. Oh, you stole my lungs.
I'm telling you, Ray, when we get that apartment, I'm putting Gullible on the ceiling.
That's fair.
It's going up there, some way or another.
That's honestly fair.
I have decided that the first place that I live where I have choice over decoration, I put a Gullible on the ceiling.
And I'm not stopping them, so what does that say about me?
Now you know peak when you see it.
It's yeah, that's probably
I've
what it
also
says about me.
considered a double-decker couch, so that might have to wait where I have a house and it has a higher roof.
Yeah?
I'm making the double-decker couch happen, though. No one's gonna stop me.
Wasn't planning on it, but okay.
I would dump somebody over this. It's important.
You would what? You would what somebody?
Dump,
Oh.
not jump. If somebody would forbid me from having a double-decker couch in our house, they're not the one for me. I'm sorry.
Fair.
That's just
honestly.
like, it's not true love if you won't let me build my dumb things in our house.
Yeah?
I don't make the rules, okay? Ray's probably used to your stuff after years of knowing you, Fern. He probably got used to stuff years ago.
This is true.
This is fair. This is a true thing.
True and fair and true.
Exactly. I almost choked myself. I'm kidding. I'm being dramatic.
I hope you're being dramatic.
The cord was only on the front of my throat. It was not wrapped around my neck.
Oh, okay.
I wrapped it around my knee and then I like pulled it and then it hit me in the throat and I was like, oh god, that's my throat.
That's one hell of a bark.
Yeah?
Not a big fan of cords being taken across my throat. I learned that just now.
Me?
Although it'd probably be a worse realization if I had been a fan of it, so I'm good.
Yeah?
I think you know this is the good outcome. This is the good ending.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Discord cut you out on that last one.
Oh man, Discord didn't cut you out. This is genuinely Fern focus.
Because you went higher. No, because you went higher than I did.
Did you hear that?
No.
Freaking Discord, bro. Oh, Discord, when I get you. Discord. When I get you, Discord. When I get you, Discord. There needs to be an option to turn that off, man. And, like, on my end, people don't have a choice. They have to listen to me scream. I'm bored. Hi, bored. I'm FernTheInkling. Teehee.
3 to you too, I guess.
I mean, set me up for that one. I don't.
Yeah, they kind of did. They kind of did,
I don't know
though.
what you want me to say. You set me up for that. Hi, Greg the Inkling. I'm Miss Fern. Fern. Where did you get Greg from Fern? What? Where did you get Greg from Fern?
No idea.
That has one same letter. One, and it's E. Where did you get Greg? I'm so confused.
No idea.
I'm so confused. Fern is now Fiend. I mean, that's closer than Greg. My name's been auto-corrected to a lot of things in my life. When I try to spell my name, my phone auto-corrects me to Ferb. But apparently that doesn't happen to anybody else, because no one's ever called me Ferb. But every time I try to write Fern, my phone's like, don't you mean Ferb? No, I don't mean Ferb. Look, I love Ferb just as much as the next guy, but I wasn't talking about him. Okay? Is he one of the greatest characters of all time? Yes. But I wasn't talking about him. Leave him out of this. I take it back. Fern is now Greg. No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You should sleep soon? Who, me? Me?
I think they're talking about you, yeah.
It's only 9 p.m., guys. It's fine. Greg the Inkling? No, bro. Who's this Greg guy? Never heard of him. I say I've met a lot of Gregs in my life. At least 4 or 5. They are all significantly older than me. I've never met anyone my age that's Greg.
Me neither.
I've never met a Greg. Well, you have now, apparently. Hi. It's me, Greg the Inkling. Yeah. In case you're wondering, yes, I am making my mouth do that on purpose. I think it's funny.
What? Oh, I'm not paying attention.
I was mostly talking to chat.
Oh, fair enough.
I can't do a circular mouth on my normal model, so I make the most of this one.
Fair.
It's much less expressive, but in that way...
Hydrate, lizard!
Oh, okay, hydrate.
Open.
In that way, it's more expressive.
Junior doc, the pills. Pick them all up.
Please stop.
Yay. One of these days, I gotta invest in better tracking. Just imagine, guys, a stream where I can move my entire body, and you can see it. I could dance badly. It would be peak. I could put on some music and dance really badly, and everyone would leave, but I would be having a blast.
Yeah?
Legitimately, not long ago, I just randomly decided that I was gonna go have a party by myself, and I went downstairs so that people wouldn't hear me jumping from upstairs, and I had some music on in my headphones, and I danced my little heart out. And I discovered that I have really, really bad stamina. Holy crap.
You didn't know that already?
I did, but it's worse than I thought, Ray. I can't even get through one song.
Oh no, how sad.
I'm jumping up and down, and suddenly I'm like, oh no, I'm out of jumping up and down power. Sit down.
Jumping up and
Oh
down
god.
power.
Oh god, I gotta sit down. I gotta go drink water. Oh god. Let me dance, bro. I swear I did not get this tired at prom. But
Jumping
maybe
up and down power is crazy.
I don't think I was
though.
going. I don't think I was getting that into it at prom. It was low key more fun than prom. Screw prom.
Fair.
Huh.
Nah, but jumping up and down power is low-key crazy, though.
Yeah, I like jumping up and down. In case you haven't noticed by knowing me pretty well.
No, I do. I have noticed.
My siblings make fun of me for it, but I don't see why I'm not allowed to jump up and down at my full-grown man age.
Yeah?
Some of you people just don't have enough whimsy in your life. I'm just saying. Maybe I'm not the problem.
This... Yeah? I mean, probably true.
Fernie, you should low-key get yourself a model train. It's really addictive. I don't know, man. I don't need more things to be addicted to. Oh boy. How hard is it to make the 3D model and rig it? Well, I used VRoid Studio, so not hard at all, because I didn't have to rig it. It was pre-rigged, and I didn't have to make the models. I made a few of the textures, and that's it. Ba 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 ba.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba,
Maybe one day I'll get into 3D modeling, but I really hope I don't.
Fair.
Seems like a horrible thing to be into.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a horrible thing to like. Oh no, that would be eternal suffering.
Fair.
Some things you just really gotta hope you don't get into because you're just gonna be suffering for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
I tried to get into coding multiple times, but I'm not as much. I'm not a masochist enough for that. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I'm just not. I can't do it. I spent
Fair.
15 minutes in Live 2D wondering if I could rig my own model, and I decided that I didn't want to suffer that much. So I'm not gonna do that.
Fair, honestly.
I'm not gonna do that, man.
Low-key, that's so fair though.
I'm getting good enough at making screenshots in Gacha that I could maybe get good at animating, but I don't know if I want to be an animator, bro. Oh god. That sounds horrible.
Also fair. That is also low-key fair.
Oh no, I don't want to animate, bro. Anything but that. Anything. Why can't I get into something fun and
Graphic
exciting?
designer?
I don't know. Why can't I get into something fun? I always say graphic design is my passion. Because I crash out when graphic design is bad. Maybe there's a future for me there. One of these days. One of these days. Sometimes you look at a logo and you just look at it and you're like, that's so bad. Why is it like that? Who okayed this? Who looked at the... I can understand getting blinded by your own art because I've done that before. You know, you work on it long enough, you look at it, you're like, yeah, that looks good. And, like, you know, months later you're gonna look at it and think it's the worst trash that you've ever seen in your life. Which is why you should always let something sit in your drawer before you publish it. But anyways...
Yeah.
But somebody's gotta review it somewhere, and somewhere along the line you think somebody would say, oh, this looks like crap. Nobody bothered. I'm here looking at the Shake Shack bag, like, what does this say? I don't even know what all these letters are supposed to say. Oh, God. That's a pet peeve of mine, is when people just put the letters everywhere, and you read them in the wrong order, because your brain wants to read left to right.
Like the whole don't open dead inside thing? Or don't dead open inside?
I don't know what you're talking about. Like Sasa
Oh,
Lele. Sasa
Classic
Lele.
me.
Sasa Lele.
Sale? What?
Have you seen that? Wait, let me find it. I'm sure I can find it. Pedros, help me.
20 minutes.
I mean,
Sasa
let me.
Lele. Yes! I found it. I'm gonna send it to you now. No, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm also gonna put it on the stream to prove I'm not crazy. Copy.
I mean, this is what I was talking about. The whole don't dead open inside.
I almost sent that in the group chat.
Oh, I almost sent that to my boyfriend.
Oh.
Sale. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna show chat what we're talking about. Okay, chat.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, chat.
Yeah.
Oh, why aren't you here?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm showing you, and I need to capture the window. Okay. There we go. There's don't dead open inside, okay? And then here we have Sasa Lele. Sasa Lele. I think about this all the time. This lives rent-free in my brain. But it's like there's like a meme with it where you put the characters and one of them goes Sasa Lele and then the other one's like, it's sail, idiot, and then the other one's like, yeah, and internally they're like, I thought it was Sasa Lele. Did your CD scratch or something? Your record break over there?
Yes.
You sounded like you got stuck.
That was the idea.
They are both annoying. Yeah, they're kind of the same format. Sasa Lele. But yeah, no, hello, Kyrie. What's up? How are you? What's poppin'? You said you returned earlier. I was just too absorbed in Sasa Lele.
I was too absorbed in don't open dead inside. Or don't dead open it. Why do I keep messing that up? I keep saying it correctly.
I hate it when you try to say something backwards and then you say it correctly.
I
It's the
know.
worst thing in the world. Did my brain not autocorrect me? I was trying to do a funny. Like
I
when
know,
you try to
right?
say how the turns have tabled and you accidentally say how the tables have turned.
I know, right?
Nobody says that correctly anymore and it cracks me up. I can't remember the last time I saw someone legitimately say how the tables have turned.
I know.
I don't
Oh
know.
my, how the turns have tabled.
I don't know why we started saying that, but let's never stop, okay? Let's keep that going until I die.
Yes.
Well, I gotta go. Okay, thank you for coming. I hope you have a good day. I hope to see you at my debut on Saturday. Yay, 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 yay.
Woohoo!
But yeah. Sometimes I'd be looking at logos, be like, oh, what is that, bro? I don't know. Could I do better? I have no idea. Probably not. But maybe I should review. Maybe I should just review graphic design. I shouldn't be the one to do it. I should just look at it and be like, yeah, no, this is crap. You should quit. Quit right now. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't be that mean.
Are you sure?
No. Dude, whenever I had peer reviews in high school and in college, I would destroy those essays, bro. I would grade that thing harder than the teacher. And I'd feel bad, so then I'd write nice things all over it too. So there was twice the amount of writing all over their paper than there was.
That's looking funny.
I'd be like, Oh no, that doesn't make sense. I'm not following your point here. I think this paragraph should be over there. I think that sentence doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But then I'd be like, oh, but I like you're this and this and you're this and this and you're this and this. And then I'd get my paper handed back to me, and it'd be like, yo, your paper was so good. It was like an A plus. I got a B, by the way. I don't think it was an A plus, but I appreciate the encouragement if you don't have any legitimate criticism.
Yeah.
I get it though. I'm normally not that much of a critic. That's the thing that surprises me about it. Like normally, I find things good that are just downright horrible. Okay? I normally, I don't know what's wrong with me specifically with the papers, but I would destroy them. I would tear them to pieces.
Interesting. Remind me never to ask you to look over my stuff.
You should ask me, because I will definitely give you lots of ideas for your second draft.
Fair. That is completely fair.
Maybe what I need to do is I need to wait until I forget the original episode for Fantastic Friends so that I can look at it as if I didn't write it and tear it to pieces. Maybe that's what should happen.
Maybe.
Right, I need to start working that up. I need to start working on that again.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Drinking Sprite right now. My Sprite spilled. Oh no.
Oh no.
You know, once I was at a baseball game and someone spilled their Sprite all over my purse. It was not the greatest experience of my life.
Yeah.
But don't worry, they won, so it's fine. Not the Sprite spiller, the team that I was watching that I won't say.
Yeah,
I don't want to dox myself.
No, I got you. I got you.
The baseball. The baseballers. I'm not that into sports, but I slightly care about baseball. That's about it. Football, who cares? Soccer, I don't even think about that. Which is quite interesting for me right now, since everyone's talking about the World Cup, and I'm just here like,
People on YouTube are
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, guys,
yeah.
I just don't care.
Yeah.
I wish I did, frankly, but I don't, and I can't make myself care. I'm sorry. I haven't even tried, to be fair. I could try. Nah.
in the whole 60s. Yeah.
I don't, but baseball I care slightly about.
Yeah.
And not in a, I'll sit down and watch the game, but in a, oh, are they still in the World Series or not? I just want to know. I want to know.
Twist. Anybody that
And maybe that's just because our baseball team isn't actually crap like our football team.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know, I feel like
Who
baseball
knows,
is also just more
indeed.
straightforward to me.
Yeah.
I played freaking Madden on the Wii, and I still don't understand football at all.
Yeah.
In fact, it makes more sense being the player than being the observer, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because you have one job, right? You know, the guy puts the ball at the guy. What's it called? What's that guy called? I should know that. Well, that guy throws the ball to somebody, and then that somebody
The
runs.
pitcher.
Not the pitcher, right? This is football.
Oh, the quarterback.
Yeah, the quarterback. and then the guy runs, and then he goes, and then somebody tackles him, and then they made progress, and then they do it until they get to the end.
Yep, that is football. Yes.
Yeah, it's football. But I'm watching it, and I just don't know what's going on. I understand football in theory. I'm just watching it, though, and I'm like, what is happening? I genuinely don't know.
Yeah.
And what's with all the tackling? I don't quite understand.
Yeah, I don't get that part either.
I'm looking on your other channel, Fern. I find it funny that your OG idea to hide your face was to have extremely long hair. I just simply hadn't found the mask I'm using now yet. I made do with what I had. As a former football player, this hurts my very soul. Ow. Yeah. don't ask me to try to explain basketball. I genuinely did never watch basketball. I watched football because my dad liked football. I just straight up don't know anything about basketball. And I decided to make Forrest a basketball player. And I decided to have Forrest on a stream. And so Forrest just didn't know anything about basketball. They were asking me basketball questions, and I was just standing there like, I don't know. I don't know. I should have done research beforehand, but it's fine. My hair always gets stuck in my glasses. And when I have my headphones on, I have to actually remove the ear of my headphone so that I can, like, pull the side of my glasses forward and get it unstuck. It's really annoying. These frames are cute, but God, are they annoying. So my hair always gets stuck in them. Forrest just plays and doesn't know stuff is amazing. I mean, that does sound like him, to be fair. He just does his own thing. He doesn't care what the others are doing. In terms of sports I've played, I did swimming. You were there. You were there.
Yep.
I did. What did I do before swimming? I'm trying to remember. I don't remember the order. I did swimming. I did taekwondo. I did tennis. I did soccer. It was soccer before swimming, I remember now. I did ballet. It's just kind of ironic to me that my parents put me in ballet when I was like 2, 3, 4, somewhere in there. And then I ended up quitting at the young age of 2, 3, 4, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I was fumbling at that age in ballet. My sister starts ballet as a teenager, and she's going off, like she's being awesome and stuff. And I'm just like, dang, you put the wrong daughter in ballet early. Dude, if they'd have put my sister in ballet at that age, she would be too powerful.
Mm-hmm.
She got nerfed by being the second one.
Yep.
Burned out doing ballet, something I wasn't expecting to hear. Yeah, no, you think with the low expectations they have on a 3-year-old that I would be able to live up to them, but no, I was very much fumbling even at that age.
Yep.
My motor skills have always been bad.
This is true.
This is why I hated tag as a kid, because I'd always get stuck at being it and I couldn't stop being it.
Also true.
And whenever someone said last one there's the rotten egg, I was consistently every time the rotten egg. Without
This is
fail.
also true.
It was
This
always
is also
me.
very true.
This has always been the way I am. And my parents put me in so many sports to try and, like, I was in occupational therapy at one point. I still trip over my own feet. I begin to believe I'm hopeless.
You're not hopeless. You just have different strengths.
Exactly. I have different strengths. Like, whatever my strengths are.
You're a good singer.
Oh, thank you. I try.
You're honestly getting cracked at bowling, so.
That's true. I'm getting better at bowling. I do bowl funny though.
Yeah.
Will I ever stop bowling funny?
Probably not.
Or will the little hop turn into a hop, skip, and a jump? You need to record me someday. I legitimately don't know where the hopping is. I'm getting hopping allegations. I swear I'm not hopping.
You are. I will record you next week.
I'm not trying to hop. It just happens.
No, it's literally like when you're bringing the ball down and bringing it up to release, you do a little hop.
I don't even think about it though. That's the thing.
Exactly. That's why you don't think you're doing it.
I'm not gonna correct my walk up though if it works. I'm just gonna leave
Yeah.
it.
Fair.
If it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I always
Fair,
say.
Loki.
And I do genuinely say that all the time.
Fair.
It's my
Yeah.
life motto.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. Especially with me. I have to gaslight myself into doing things sometimes, and I just don't question the methods.
Yeah.
There's a method to the madness, maybe. I won't question it.
Fair. Oh.
However, I can get myself to do things.
Yep.
Motivation is hard for me to come by, so when I get it, I take hold of it with both hands and I run like I'm being chased. Which isn't very fast. Abada. Genuinely, my problem with running is I run out of breath immediately.
Yeah, that's fair.
How do I stop running out of breath immediately?
Lung control, breathing exercises.
Breathing exercises?
Yeah, to like expand your lung capacity.
Huh. My lung capacity is extremely inconsistent.
Fair.
I never know. I remember one time, me and my siblings were out in the pool that we don't use that frequently, and I hadn't been in a pool in Ray, I still haven't swam yet this summer. Me and you should go to the beach.
Yeah, we should. Low key.
Screw it. Next week we go to the beach.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's stopping me now. Ah! I don't actually know.
Okay.
I don't want. Here's the thing. I don't want to schedule going to the beach because the last 2 times I've scheduled going to the beach, I've gotten sick immediately before. So we have to.
Fair.
Let's pretend it's not scheduled, and then wink, wink, spontaneously go because if we schedule it, I'm gonna get sick. It's happened
Fair.
every time I've tried to go to the beach. The last, because I tried to go for my graduation last year, and then you were gonna try to go. Remember, we were gonna go, and then I got sick then too.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's when is it?
When's what?
Oh, okay, September. Okay. Let's plan to go September 19th, but also not plan to go September 19th.
Dang, that's so far.
Sandcastle competition?
Yeah.
Sandcastle competition?
Sandcastle Ray, I don't know how to make a sandcastle.
No, we're not doing the sandcastle competition. We're watching. We're observing.
Okay, good. I've never made a sandcastle in my
Yeah,
life.
September 19th. They actually have sandcastle lessons, so that's fun.
Oh yeah. I haven't tried to make a
You're
sandcastle.
self, bud.
How?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna frickin' give me you. Oh, I didn't mean to put you on my head. Give me the leads too.
Guys, I don't know what they're on about.
Oh, I'm playing Minecraft.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I was just yoinking a wandering trader. Don't mind me.
That's fair. So you put them on your head?
Accidentally, yes.
Video games are so funny to me because
Yeah.
how do you accidentally put somebody on your head?
Well, it turns into a mob head, so you put that mob head on your actual head.
You just in video games it just be like, oh whoops, I didn't mean to kill you, I meant to talk to you. Sorry, misclick.
I know, right?
Misclick. If I walked up to somebody in real life and stabbed them and went, oh shoot, sorry, I was meant to say hi. Like, what? But in video games, like, that stuff happens, man. It's just life. Well, video
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
It's so funny to me. And
Yeah.
like the hardest thing in video games are like having fine motor skills like in real life.
Yes.
Like those games like Human Fall Flat that are just like, here, have motor skills. It's just like, oh, I can't
Yeah.
do it.
Or peak. Or peak.
Or peak, yes. You know, Ray, maybe that's why I'm so good at peak. Because of my years of
What?
training on Human Fall Flat.
Oh, maybe,
That actually makes
I
so
never
much
played
sense.
Human Fall Flat.
That actually makes so much sense. I was so confused why I was just naturally so good at that game. I was like, that doesn't make sense. No, if
Yeah.
me and my brother played so much Human Fall Flat back in the day. It's so
Fair.
pink. And the best thing about playing it 2 players, you can just kind of climb each other sometimes and it's and skip out on things.
Yeah.
I love using the second player as a footstool. That's a lie. I'm the second player. I'm the footstool.
Yeah.
You know me. I'm consistently player 2. And I have no qualms with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have no complaints, really.
Today. Watch the school. And
Ooh.
look for them.
Man, it's too bad tomorrow's Friday, not today.
Yeah.
Also, those part of it. These preserved through the
So sad, so sad.
building up. Cigarettes. Along
A beep beep beep, a beep bitty beep. A beep, a beep 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 beep. A beep 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 beep. Man, I'm so sad that I don't have the Switch. We can check on the Tomodachi lives. See how my son's doing.
I'm assuming your siblings have the Switch and you know where.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I told them to pretend I was dead. I wonder if they're keeping up with it. Well, not pretend, like, genuinely trick people, but just, like, talk about me like I'm dead. So it's like, sadly, Fern's not with us anymore.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, when my brother leaves early, that's what we do, so I'm just... This time I just left early with him. Ray, this is so weird. I had to go to the grocery store Tuesday.
Yeah, you told me about that last night.
It was terrifying.
You also said that last night, too.
That's because it was horribly, horrifically terrifying.
I still don't understand how. I've been to the grocery store many times.
It was so big.
Did you never go with your mom?
I did, but I went to the I don't know if this is a local grocery store or not, but there was one by my house that we go to all the time. But it's
The one that closed down?
Yeah, it's closed now.
Yeah, no, that we have a same store by our house.
Yeah. So I went to a different one and it was huge
Mm.
and scary. And there was lots of people.
Yeah?
And I was extremely overstimulated and I didn't know where anything was and I just wanted my bread for my sandwich.
Fair?
I eventually found it.
Yeah, fair. Alright, well. I'm gonna go ahead and get off. I'm getting EPs.
That's fair. I should probably end the stream as well anyways.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, well.
Anyways.
Goodbye, chat!
Goodbye, chat. I hope I see you on my debut on Saturday. It'll be so cool.
Depending on when it is, I might be asleep, but who knows?
I mean, it'll probably be just until the thing. So.
Yeah. Fair. I'll join at some point then.
Yeah. I'm sure you'll exist at some point. Since you
Some point.
As in not being asleep, because you do still exist when you're asleep.
Yeah.
That's a weird thought. That's
Yeah.
a thing I thought about a lot as a kid. Because I'd see my sister asleep, And I just look at her and I think to myself at my very young age, to her it's already tomorrow. It's still today for me. That doesn't make any sense.
Yep.
And I to this day, I still look there. I see her asleep, and I'm like, what? How? Like, if you think about it, the other people around you are probably out of sync in time with you because they might have slept more or less than you, or been unconscious.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's not have an existential crisis right before the end of stream.
Yeah, that might not be the smartest idea.
Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
Etc. Bye, bye.